masturbate. I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, try to lie, but now you know it. That I'm having no time. Low, 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 low. Was the prototype like 3 stacks on that CD? An example of the perfect candidate now. All your girlfriends say that you don't wanna see me. You're the reason that I just can't concentrate. I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken.
Sometimes it's hard to wake up in the morning, mind full of demons. I don't wanna hear them anymore. Got me heartbroken, fine. So many babies screaming cause they seeing destruction before they see a human being. So they start smoking weed. We'll never get our day until we learn to pray. Keep our families in shape cause they all broken. Why do ghetto birds die before we learn to fly? Somebody else's child quoting guns, smoking weed. Can all make a change, so I'm told, but I haven't seen the change unfold. I'll keep hoping, please, if you prefer to breathe. Communities in need of people that will lead. Keep your eyes open. I can only say I'll try until the day I die. Though half our problems can be based on economical greed, a dying breed, addicted to weed to get G's. With my heart open, greed brings only misery, away to tragedy. So I stay sucker free, only a few chosen rise. My ghetto queens rise, don't be afraid to try. Too many of us die for the door to open. Wise, my brothers, be wise. Stay focused on the prize. Though everybody dies, we continue growing, one day at a time.
I was the knight in shining armor in your movies. Put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now. I'm a ghost, so call your name, you look right through me. You're the reason I'm alone and masturbate. I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, try to lie, but now you know it. That I'm having no time. Low, 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 low. Was the prototype like 3 stacks on that CD? An example of the perfect candidate now. All your girlfriends say that you don't wanna see me. You're the reason that I just can't concentrate. I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. that shit's broken.
Sometimes it's hard to wake up in the morning, mind full of demons. I don't wanna hear them anymore. Got me heartbroken, fine. So many babies screaming cause they singing destruction before they see a human being. So they start smoking weed. We'll never get our day until we learn to pray. Keep our families in shape cause they all broken. Why do ghetto birds die before we learn to fly? Somebody else's child quoting guns, smoking weed. Can all make a change, so I'm told, but I haven't seen the change unfold. I'll keep hoping, please, if you prefer to breathe. Communities in need of people that will lead. Keep your eyes open. I can only say I'll try until the day I die. Though half our problems can be based on economical greed, a dying breed.
Good morning, New Ventura. I'm your host, Chuck Ambrose, and this is your morning news. Unsurprisingly, we can expect the oppressive heat that we've been suffering under for the past several weeks to continue. I urge you to please stay safe out there. In fact, I would encourage everyone in New Ventura to stay home unless strictly necessary. Extended exposure to this kind of heat and intense sunlight can have a marked negative effect on one's physical and mental health, as could possibly be demonstrated by our next story. 4 men from the residential district were arrested this week after being found in delirium, caught in the act of attempting to set fire to a resident's home. An unnamed and unidentified abnormal vigilante was caught on camera interrupting these men as they drove wedges under the home's doors and guarded the windows on all sides with guns to prevent escape. When police arrived on the scene, the 4 men had been incapacitated. Their injuries were negligible, and all 4 admitted to the attempted arson and attempted murder. The footage of this event was submitted to and provided to the New Ventura News by Little Redemption's Abnormal News office. In other news, a group of unidentified abnormals were involved in an altercation with the New Ventura Police Department, assisted by McKnight Industries private security officers, at a sewage maintenance way station outside the city limits. The police received an anonymous tip that the youngest daughter of the Tate family may have run away from home and could be found at the location. Many of the officers who responded to the call have no recollection of the events, but a few of them left the scene and retained their memories. These officers did not provide enough information to identify the individuals involved. Stay tuned for a report on this increase in criminal activity from New Ventura's own Chief of Police, Jeffrey Delaney. Stay safe out there, New Ventura. So, we're back.
Yes.
With news for the first time in a while.
From someone whom we know who he is now.
Yeah!
Man,
Fuck
sounds
me.
like the city's gone to hell the last couple weeks.
In a handbasket.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Don't know what's going on with that. That's super weird. How did that happen?
Yeah.
Alright. So, over the last few sessions, an awful lot has happened. So, why don't we take a moment here and do a little exposition and look back over the highlights of what our unexpected group of intrepid heroes have been up to these past few months. So, starting with my party themselves, we have Laurel Kelton, wedding planner extraordinaire, reader of minds, and creator of illusions, played by the lovely Raven Kennedy. And then Cammie Logan, barista by day, burglar by night, lizard girl all the time, played by my fellow CCS mod, Leslee Everett. And we have Brayden Fallbrook, the now famous vigilante Propulsion, living in the tunnel, manipulating friction and kinetic force, played by our wonderful friend Chad from Near Dark Society. And then there's Damian Walsh, a reporter for the Abnormal News who can read someone's mind just by looking at them and shoot incapacitating mind bullets, played by the amazing Rian Allen of 5 Foot Square. And who could forget Ronnie Rasmussen, head chef of Three Dots on a Dash, comic book nerd, and walking volcano, played by our fantastic producer and channel founder, Wes Franks. These fine folks from wildly different walks of life, whose only uniting factor is that they're all abnormals living in New Ventura, met up one day at the home of one Ava Velasquez after responding to a flyer that advertised a reward in exchange for leads on missing people from the abnormal districts. They went to investigate the apartment of one such recent missing person, Corey Pretzel Parrish, and stumbled upon a pair of would-be robbers looting the abandoned home. Ronnie, kind soul that he is, gave the large gentleman Clyde a job as a dishwasher and helped the two of them turn their lives around. Then, hot on the trail of Pretzel's disappearance, the group went to his workplace, Duncan Steele. On the way there, they interrupted a pair of cops harassing a young abnormal man named Will Rowland, who they would later figure out they'd probably saved from being disappeared as well. They went down into the underground portion of the tunnel and encountered the Tunnel Rats in their secret hideout/bar, where they fought off an entire gang and their leaders to get their hands on a stolen piece of police equipment, which they used to discover that the public records of several missing persons had been scrubbed unsettlingly clean. Thanks to a not-so-subtle hit from one loudly dressed individual, they discovered a set of secret tunnels that led all throughout the underground of New Ventura. But before they could investigate that, they were first sent to the Isle of Ragdoll to investigate why several city blocks had been enveloped in a mysterious fog from which no one had returned for over 24 hours. While in an idyllic, if very boring dreamland, they fought off bug monsters and helped a young girl gain control of her impressive powers, rescuing dozens of people from an unwilling sleep. But before they even had time to celebrate, they found themselves protecting their new friend from one of the city's so-called heroes, a woman named Blackstar with gravity-altering powers. Despite her being touted as one of the most powerful abnormals in the city, if not the world, our intrepid gang thoroughly trounced her, with a video of Cammie punching her right in the face, making it onto World Star. As their reward for such an impressive feat, their employer, one private investigator Estela Black, gave them not only $2,000 each, but also gave them full access to her office, which she had once shared with Blackstar in her pre-hero days when she was just Jade Star. Using their new home base, they came up with a plan to infiltrate the network of secret tunnels, and in doing so, wound up running into a pair of young people named Allison Tate and Teddy Webster, one an abnormal and the other a normal human from a wealthy family. They were in love and trying to escape the city and Allison's bigoted family with directions through the tunnels given to them by an individual named Charlie, who it would turn out had been anonymously corresponding with Damian for quite some time. Thanks to an anonymous tip from some unknown source, police and McKnight Industries private security showed up at the tunnel exit, resulting in a grueling fight. After taking out a good dozen or so combatants, the gang finally knocked down the mysterious helmeted individual who seemed to be leading the charge, and when they removed the helmet, they found none other than Pretzel, the man they'd been looking for all this time, having been mind-controlled from some remote location. The mysterious Charlie, who would reveal that he was secretly New Ventura News' star anchor Chuck Ambrose, took the group to a remote location in the desert north of the city, where he and others ran a secret resistance to the oppression against abnormals that is so rampant in New Ventura. After explaining the situation, he convinced the group to help him by promising that he would give them literally anything they could ask for. And all of that brings us back to around now. Some time has passed. Pretzel's recovered from being brainwashed and hooked into a horrible mind control machine, been reunited with his girlfriend Gretchen, and moved to a safe location where the McKnights will hopefully not find him again. Everyone save for Damian has had their demands from Charlie made good on. Alex has been receiving regular reports from the McKnight security officer that Ronnie, Cammie, and Brayden so forcefully interrogated, and he's well on his way to the quit your job and buy a farm in the boonies stage of that plan. In the past few weeks, thanks to tips from Charlie, the gang have interrupted 3 other groups of McKnight private security, led by similarly brainwashed abnormals, and been able to rescue them. They've even managed to bring one into the Black and Star office with the helmet still active, confirming their suspicions. The control signals are coming from the warehouse on the far side of the industrial district that can only barely be traced to a company called Humano Motors, which has become clear is only a front for McKnight Industries' more illegal dealings. So, today is Friday, October 15th. The city is still as hot as it has been for weeks. The people are restless. The city is teetering on the edge of a full-blown riot. Something needs to be done. And so we join our crew in the offices of Black and Star, where they are joined by Estela Black, Ava Velasquez, Charlie Ambrose, Otis Irwin, a young man who looks like he might be half alligator, Nagata Iori, a person who never speaks but is deadly with a blade, and perhaps to their surprise, the supposed hero, Isabella Mantis Hess. So, how we feeling, kids?
Cautious.
Ronnie is sitting at the table just staring at Mantis.
Yeah, we do have a pretty important person at this table. So that's kind of... Last time we had someone that high up in the notoriety thing, Cammie cold clocked them. So,
I mean, Charlie did say that she was more on our side.
you know, one can hope, considering our circumstances over the last few weeks. I'm gonna put my hand in front of Ronnie's face if I'm near him. but Ronnie, you good? It's not polite to stare. You're still staring.
What?
Oh, there we go. The next stage was slapping you, so glad that worked.
Ooh, I wouldn't have even tried that.
That
Just let
wouldn't
him
work
go.
for you.
Well, the snapping worked. I'm sure the slap would work just as well.
Yeah, sure.
What?
Do you not know who's sitting right there?
Yeah, we just were talking about it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think I blacked out for the past few minutes.
You did. You did. You were staring into space directly at Mantis.
Ronnie's gonna lean over and be like, so when I was going to PS 136, okay, back when I was a kid, I used to have all of Mantis's comic books, alright?
Oh.
Too bad you don't have one here with you. You could have got it signed.
Dude, no, I wouldn't do that. Okay, that's really embarrassing.
I'm gonna look at Mantis. Hey, Mantis.
She has been sitting at the table with her arms crossed over her chest, and her little arm blades that are attached to her forearms, her little praying mantis little things, have just sticking out in either direction. And she's gonna kind of jump and look up at you, what, are you actually talking to me?
I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry. I just my friend Ronnie here is he's a big fan. You can
He's an absolute dork.
Dude,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I'm gonna punch him and Brayden in the arm.
I'm trying to help you out, man. He just wants an autograph. Get him.
I don't need help.
Can you get an autograph?
I'm gonna get coffee. Stand up and go to the coffee machine.
Whatever, man. So, Stella, everyone, do we have an idea of what we need to do? Things are getting kind of crazy out there, you know.
Charlie's going to lead forward onto the table and look around at all of you and be like, I think it's just about time we make a move.
You think now's the time to make a move?
What better time? When there's so many other distractions.
Why are you doing a smile like that? Why are you doing a smile like that? Like over the were you planning on this to happen?
Why are you always so suspicious of me?
Because you walk around.
You are a little suspicious looking.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
You're like, oh, I'm supposed to be very secretive
Yeah,
and
you're-
hide in plain sight, and you do the whole steeple your fingers thing like that. But you're doing that while you're wearing a neon orange tie that's got peacocks on it that doesn't go together whatsoever. You have a tie-dye blazer on, and I think you have what is 2 different dress shirts that have been cut in half and then stitched back together. One is polka dots, it's black with yellow polka dots, and the other one has tiger stripes on it. A, you look like a Lisa Frank traffic keeper, and B,
Thank you.
Oh, see, I think your fashion's fun. I'm fine with your fashion. It's just the fact that I feel like you're around every corner just doing this. Yes, yes.
You're looking around every corner and everyone, you know, just
Yeah.
doing the thing.
I mean, it does kind of seem like the person most normals would probably not pay too much attention to, so at the very least there's that.
Anyway, as I was saying,
Deep breath, Ronnie. Deep breath.
That coffee's hot enough for you, bud.
while the police are busy putting out both literal and figurative fires everywhere else in the city, then at least we only have one group to contend with. And if we can get the element of surprise, at the very least, we can get into that compound, see if that's really where they're keeping all of the missing people, and get as many of them out of there as we can.
yeah, it's not so bad. It's better than what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
Okay, so peep this, all right? So, our boy can fly, right? Our little kinetic, yeah. Our kinetic commandant over here, all right? He can go ahead and he can propulse himself and everything, a la propulsion, okay? So I was thinking maybe, okay, so I go underground, okay? I tunnel in, I melt through everything like that, and I lie in wait like a volcano ready to burst, okay? And I was thinking a little propulsion jet here, because he's strong and stuff like that. He can carry, he can get Laurel under one arm and he can get Damian on the other, and just kind of like fly them in the middle of their facility, because I assume it's like a place with like walls. It's like Alcatraz or something, right? It's got walls. It's on like an island or something. There's watchtowers. We do it in the dead
Ronnie,
of night.
we were there. We were right next to it. It's that dinky warehouse next to Pretzel's work.
Oh, even better. Yeah, nobody's going to expect it. Yeah, you hop on top of the building, you sneak them in through a window and stuff like that, and then you see Camille do like that's her little finger pads like getting on the walls
They
and stuff
sound
like
like
that.
suction cups.
Look, I don't know how your powers
Look,
work,
he's
all right?
trying, okay?
Look, okay. And then
You've
you
seen
sneak
me use them. Do you hear them being audible?
I don't really pay attention to stuff like that, okay? I'm kind of thinking this like from like a think of it's something like snit, all right? It's like snit, all right? It's just things work on a splash page when you have onomatopoeia going on, all right? So
Going back to those comic books.
his brain is comic books. I
His
see.
brain is comic books.
is there something
I
that's
think you
wrong
can
with
read
that?
No,
No.
There's nothing wrong with that, but I think you've read one too many of Mantis's comics.
I don't think
You
real,
hear
real
it,
life
just
doesn't
go,
quite work the same way.
Just to remind you, Mantis still there. How do you?
I don't okay, so I don't see how that's relevant at all. Us having such a lovely, wonderful person in the room and trying to bring attention to them when clearly they don't want attention brought to them, okay? I'm just trying to give my plan and what I thought that we could do. But, you know, if we want to listen to the guy that's dressed like a children's show host, then okay, by all means,
It's
go
what
for
we've
it.
been doing so far, and it's worked out very well.
I mean, yeah, it's worked in our favor for the most part.
I mean, fine. If you want to listen to Electric Head, then go for it.
I mean, I figured we could see what he has to say, and if we don't like it, we'll go with your plan. How does that sound, sport?
I don't have a problem blowing a hole through the roof or anything, or you blowing a hole through the floor, I guess. You know, just maybe some tact.
Yeah.
Things are already kind of hot enough as it is, you know what I mean?
Can I just remind you where Tact has gotten us so far, alright? Tact got us attacked in a bar, in the tunnel, by a bunch of wannabe bikers, okay? Tact got us jumped, just call it jumped,
Multiple times.
alright?
We got jumped multiple times.
Multiple times, alright? Tact had you two filming your own little snuff film where you knocked out a couple of guys
hold on.
and then sent it into the news,
Ronnie,
okay?
Ronnie, no. I left them alive, okay?
Look, I heard the
He's
crack.
right.
Why?
I heard the crack, and 50,000
did I
other
leave them
people
alive?
heard the crack.
Yeah.
Look.
I'm not a monster.
Oh.
Look, okay, yeah. Look, all right. We're not going to talk about the quantities of like whether or not we're willing to kill people or not, okay, like that, because we don't have the
I'm not.
time for it, okay. But I'm going to say, Tact also had us in a time warp tunnel where we found 2 teenagers or young people. I don't know how old they were.
Absconding.
I don't know how to tell the ages of people that are shorter than me. Okay, really, I don't. So,
Wait, so is that no one's age? Wait, so that's no one's age. You don't know how to tell
Yeah.
anybody's age.
no, I can't. I really can't.
He's not
So,
that
like, if
tall.
you
You know,
see
there's
a-
basketball players.
If you see a baby,
That's a baby. That's a baby.
Okay,
it's a
okay,
baby.
okay.
If I see it,
Everyone's
if I see it go
everyone's a kid to
from the
Ronnie.
but between like teen to elderly,
teen to
confused.
elderly, it gets kind of like washy. Well, I can tell it's like you're a teenager, but also like looking at a 25-year-old, I'm like, you're a teenager. You know, you don't know what taxes are. Okay, like that kind of thing.
Is
but
that
then
your
I see, like,
indicator
an
for
old
being an
person.
adult? Is knowing what taxes are?
Yeah, because you know you're getting fucked or not. Okay.
Okay.
What?
I guess
Okay,
that's
we're getting-
fair enough.
There are so many things I could be saying right now.
I never said I
Ronnie has some
graduated
strong
high school,
feelings.
okay? I have my GED, thank you very much, all right? But let's just say I own a restaurant, okay? I'm not working at the McKnight Industries or whatever. I'm not making robot helmets to put on people's heads to siphon their powers, all right? I make mahi fucking banh mi's, okay? I make swordfish steak. I do po' boys. I have tiki drinks that are named after popular superheroes, okay? This is not...
Your
What's in the
tiki
mantis?
drinks? Oh yeah, they are named after popular superheroes, huh?
Yeah.
I forgot
What's the
about that.
mantis? What's in that one?
I don't know. You might have to come and order it, all
It's
right?
got a kiwi liqueur in it. It's kind of weird.
It does, because that's how it makes it look good. Look. We're not going to talk about whether I use a kiwi liqueur or creme de mint or anything like that in the tiki drinks, all right? I'm not the head bartender. I'm just saying that maybe we should just, bust in. Just say what the
Can
fuck
I
is
become the
up.
head bartender?
You are barely doing okay as a hostess right now, okay? So we will talk about head bartendership if you can start focusing on knowing how to rotate people's tables, okay? That is neither here nor there, okay?
And
think
not
you're doing
spending all
fine.
your time
You can-
coloring the coloring books.
You cannot overstack Jennifer just because you two get along and you think that Mason has an attitude problem, okay?
Mason does have an attitude
Well,
problem.
Mason needs to pay rent just like everybody else. This is not what
Then
we're here
maybe
to
he
talk
should
about.
be nicer.
Oh my god. I just want to say,
What the hell is happening?
this is why you don't. Okay, I shat where I ate. Okay, I gave everybody
Wait,
jobs.
what? You did
and
what?
And I shat where I ate. Okay, I gave everybody that I knew jobs. I have intersected my personal life with my superhero life. Okay, and it's not.
You know, to be fair, Ronnie, you gave 2 people who attacked us jobs on the spot. You didn't even think about it. You just did it.
They're doing great though.
Oh, they are. That's good.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job.
They're doing fantastic.
Not like Mason.
Mason has been with the company for a very long time. He's very loyal. He is never late, okay? Which is more than I can say
Oh.
for you, okay?
About the loyalty thing or
I run late a lot.
being. Oh, okay. How you
Which
look
is
really
extra
fast.
funny because Cammie doesn't
have-
even hardly need to sleep.
I have 3 jobs now.
Why?
Look, this is all
Kind of 4,
look,
honestly.
This is all neither here or there. Okay, we've got people. I had to board up the windows and everything because tonight's supposed to get really raucous and stuff like that. And I get it. I'm just saying that we've been moving very tactful, and it hasn't really helped us before. So what's not the point? Let's fucking go in there to that disguise room. Let's make us some fucking, outfits, and let's go show King Arthur that putz how to do it.
Sounds good to me, Ronnie.
Yeah,
Wait, hold
do it.
on a second. King Arthur's there? What?
He could be.
Wait.
He could be behind this whole thing. All right.
You very well could be.
Well, and if all the cops are busy and someone breaks into your super secret military facility, you might send your superheroes.
This is
I'm
no offense,
slightly
by the way.
concerned that
Miss
Charlie
Mantis
just
Miss.
agreed with Ronnie.
I am
That's
too.
what I'm
Charlie,
saying.
what was your
Maybe-
plan then?
Pretty much that, actually. Minus the tunneling under the ground and the volcano and the flying into the... Other than that, pretty much that, yeah.
We were just gonna bum rush the place?
Yeah. Why not?
Holy fucking shit! I'm a genius.
Don't we have any drawings? Like, I guess I'm the only person that can really crawl through an air vent, though. Because it doesn't work like the movies.
Look,
I
I'm not.
can't
I'm not.
imagine it does.
I'm not saying that we all have to bust in through a fucking door and start blasting dudes left and right like we're Josie Wales, but maybe, we do have a couple of loud boys on the team. We can bust some heads while everybody else is a little bit more tactful. Two-pronged attack. Isn't that something that Napoleon did or some shit like that? Pincer movement?
Pincer movement is a popular army tactic. We're not an army. There's 5 of us.
Well,
I mean,
many more with everyone here.
Yeah.
Oh, is everyone going?
Oh, well, I was hoping that Kensei was going to be joining with us and not just standing there in the corner, fucking standing there like he's in Tenshu or something like that,
Ronnie, be nice to Nagata.
He doesn't do anything. Like I've tried
Nagata
that 5
probably does more
times.
than Mason does.
Look, okay, you know what? We'll talk about how much
That
you
is
do,
so well.
Queen of the Crosswords, all right? I hear things.
Don't have to hear it
Faster
when-
than most of the staff, so...
So, as that topic kind of like peters out there, Charlie's going to stand up and he's going to put a paper down on the center of the table and say, I don't know anything about the inside of the building, but this is roughly the exterior layout, and there are 3 main entrances. And if you guys want to open up that second Schmeppy map, you can see where they are.
Mm-hmm.
And just so you know, this map is not to scale. We are not doing like super... This is going to be real quick and dirty going through here. So this is just like a layout. You're going to be in a room. We're not going to be worrying about like range for this.
You sure? You sure you don't want to worry
I'm
about
sh-
range?
I'm sure.
Positive? We can do it,
So yes, as you guys can see, there are 3 entrances. I've got them color coded for you.
Very convenient.
Very convenient.
And having laid this out, Charlie will say, I figure the 5 of you have good team synergy already. So why don't you 3 pick an entrance, or you 5 pick an entrance. I will take my 2, and he'll point to Otis and Nagata, and we'll pick a second entrance, and then Ava, Estela, and Mantis go to the third.
Okay, so that sounds like a great idea, but like, look, Mrs. Mantis, ma'am, I am like by no means questioning your ability and everything like that of you being able to do things and everything like that. But do you think it's a really good idea for you to be seen with us?
She's gonna kind of like give you a weird look and kind of laugh. And it's kind of weird. You guys, you don't really see it a lot when we're in the media, because they make a good show of being all team spirit. But when we're not on camera, Black Star, King Arthur, and Prodigy pretty much ignore that me and Titan exist. So, honestly, just being acknowledged in this meeting's a little weird for me. And, like, it's no secret to the rest of them that I'm not part of that team because I want to be. So...
Ignored? You're
Wait, you
fucking
have to be
what?
part of the team?
Yeah, what? They have you on like a contract kind of thing? Brand deal?
Who's
They've
making
got-
you?
more like blackmail. More
Sounds
like...
about right.
More like, if you don't become the representative weird fucking freak on the team, so that even the weird fucking freaks can see, if you're just good enough, you can be a hero too, and exploit the shit out of the ones out in Ragdoll, then, you know, we'll just blow up your parents' house.
Oh my god.
Black Star definitely deserved that punch.
Yeah, and now I want to punch them more.
My
look.
one concern,
Okay.
not to malign you in any way, would be the worry that we've already seen them have mind control technology. I don't want you going in there if there's a possibility that you could be used against us.
As far as I know, I've never been mind controlled.
Fair enough.
Look, I mean, that's fair and everything like that. I just, like, you're gonna be able to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, you're your own strong, powerful, independent woman. Ain't nobody gonna tell you what to do or anything like that around here. Certainly not me. Okay, I'm just a humble small business owner or anything like that. But, you know, like, I'm just saying, I would much rather not have to lob a softball-sized magma ball to your fucking dome, okay? That's just gonna be really bad for me. That's gonna bring up a lot of things that I'm gonna have to talk to a group, all right? And that's like, I have to do a lot. I'm already having to do a lot of unpacking right here, right now, just kind of like being in the same room as you. And now I'm like talking and rambling again, and this is just gonna get like really awkward in about 5 seconds. So I'm gonna stop.
I mean, I'll knock you out if we have to. It's like an emergency thing.
I won't hold it against you.
That's what I figured.
Y'all are being really cool about this. Okay.
This is a side of Ronnie we haven't seen before. I like it.
I mean, yeah, it's cool, you know, to have somebody as popular, I guess, or whatever, however you want to call it. You know, like, I never thought I'd meet Mantis.
Popular, please, come on, Brayden.
I never thought I would get into a fight though with Black Star either. So I mean,
Yeah, same.
The last thing I want to do though is get into a fight with King Arthur, and that was kind of brought up. I want to go back to that. That's not gonna be a thing, is it?
That's the last thing you want to do?
Wait, why is that the last thing you want to
That's
do?
the
That guy
first
seems like
thing
a
I
dick.
want to do.
You want to fight King Arthur?
Yeah, dude.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna
Mantis
say,
will
dude,
kind of like lean in towards the center of the table and like not make eye contact with anybody and be like, I've definitely punched him in the face a couple of times.
Ooh.
Fucking
And what
ass.
happens?
Come on. Yo.
What happens? Did he bleed?
He will. That was not Ronnie. That was just me making fun of Batman versus Superman. Carry on, please.
Thank you for getting it.
Yeah.
Wow. And she'll just kind of shrug and didn't hit him to make him bleed, just hit him to make him shut up.
That sounds like
Did he
something
shut
you'd have
up,
to do
though?
a lot. Sounds like you'd have to do that a lot.
Bless.
I mean, if it comes down to it, I will get into a fight with King Arthur. I really don't want to.
Wait, is he like your super idol?
No.
He
He's
can
the leader
be.
of this group. Like,
I was about to say, dude,
No.
that might make you a cop. I'm just saying, if you like King Arthur, that might make you a cop. Okay.
I was right there fighting Black Star with you. If I
That's
was
like
in a King Arthur,
I know, but that's like if you think that like Unibeam is like your favorite of that, that one mutant group, or like that one abnormal group that's in the school.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
like
Yeah,
if,
Unibeam.
yeah,
Unibeam is definitely cop.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or the armored lad.
We
The
don't-
armored lad. You well know the armored lad, the guy that flies around in the suit and stuff like that. If that's your favorite, then you might be a capitalist.
Yeah, isn't he just using his money? He doesn't actually have any powers.
We can talk about this
That's-
later. I can tell that
Yeah.
Laurel has things to plan. I've got things to plan as well.
So if we're so worried about encountering King Arthur, why don't we try to ensure that maybe some attention is drawn somewhere else that might warrant more powerful superpower attention?
Is there a way that we could divert? Because Charlie, you said it already. Like, things are kind of happening. Like, even down in the tunnels, like we have things going on. Is there a way that we could maybe have a diversion caused that could give us better opportunity to get into this place? Because
Blow up like an electrical substation or something like that, or
something that doesn't put people at harm.
that's
You
true.
know,
We
but
don't want
like-
people to lose power.
Because, like, with the heat,
A
like,
pad checkpoint. Look, okay. All right. If it's less complicated and we have more boots on the ground in case King Arthur shows up or Black Star or anything like that, then we can have 3 teams going on to this one place, all right? We can do that. But I just, I'm just worried that we're putting all of our eggs in one basket, and I don't want Mantis's family to be put at risk, much like, the rest of our families, if we have them, are being put at risk.
Mhm.
That being said, if we're picking a door, I say red.
you and I could go into the same door. We could be that distraction, at least for us in our area where we're the focus.
I mean, that's the thing too. Is like we can split this up where it's Chuck's team over here, and then we've got Estela and Ava and Mantis all together, and we got the 5 of us together. Or we can do like a, I don't know, like
Mix and match.
mix and match or something like that,
Yeah.
just to like make sure that everybody's covered. Like out of the heavy hitters on our team, like me and Mantis, it'd probably be good to keep us separated, right?
That makes sense, Ronnie. I think
Validation.
I don't think I would want to split both you and Brayden off from your group. Because while Cammie's very capable, Laurel and Damian aren't exactly the most
Physical.
physical combat focused.
As Brayden and I proved here, we were kind of well together. So
And
There you
Ronnie.
go.
That's true. Yeah, I'm kind of like I kind of give validity to the shitstorms that you make people see.
Very true.
That one time in the bar, and everybody's like, "Oh, the bar's on fire," and I was like, "Yeah, let's get it hot, motherfuckers!" Yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Brayden had to tell me about that. I completely browned out. That was wild.
Browned out?
Yeah.
Oh.
So like blackout, you can't remember anything. Brownouts where you're like come to the surface. It's kind of like you're drowning, where you come back and you're like, and you're like, oh, this is what's happening. And then nope, going back again. Yeah, it kind of happens when I kind of like volcano out.
Okay. Yeah. I think I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot has happened. And
A lot has happened enough for us to warrant to have costumes.
No.
Costumes?
Bro.
you've been thinking about costumes?
Bruh.
Disguise, yes.
Homies.
Costumes, no.
What is a disguise but just a costume? You're playing a role. We gotta lean into this, okay? My padre always said, all right? Poppy always told me when I was a kid, okay? People want to have something to look up to, okay? But they got to be able to look up to something that can be passed down. It's like luchadors, all right? It's like lucha libre, all right? Why do they wear masks? A, to protect their own identity, to protect their families, okay? To make sure people don't harass their families, but also so you can pass that on, all right? I'm not saying that I have to be Krakatoa all the time, but you know what? If I see a kid and he's making, like, you know, sparks happen in an alleyway, and I'm, like, kind of, like, old, and I'm like, my knees don't work the same way they used to anymore. I'm going to pull that kid aside. I'm going to kind of train him.
You want to pass your costume
I'm
on?
gonna pass my costume on. Yeah, it's like a legacy or something. So there's always a Krakatoa around. Like, we don't even know if that's a legitimate thing. I've just kind of been workshopping it, all right? Like, I have this composition book that I've been working on ideas and stuff like that, but it's like, you know, like, I'm not saying we have to commit to it, all right? But, like, it might be a good idea, because, like, I think everybody would feel more comfortable if it's like, yeah, Krakatoa was seen, and not small business owner Ronnie Rasmussen, whose father, Hector Rasmussen, owns a bodega 5 blocks away from here.
I think that it might almost be better if people understand that it's community what saves us.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's cooler if it's us rather than big shot superheroes. No offense, Mantis, not you. You're cool.
Thanks, you're pretty cool too.
Okay, if we're not gonna do costumes, at least wear like fucking balaclavas or something like that, okay?
Sure. Yeah, I have mine in my bag.
I just don't want to see anybody get hurt, okay? We've seen this shit happen already where they abducted Pretzel and then people around him started dropping like flies, okay? Targeted harassment on people, things of that nature, all right? You gotta think, like, think of protests and stuff when you do, you know, blackouts at protests and everything like that. You don't show your face. You wear bandanas, sunglasses, goggles, that kind of thing.
Well, hopefully this is the end of it, you know?
I don't know if it'll be the end
beginning of the end,
but yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
The beginning of the pushback.
yeah, I like that. And I don't care.
It's the-
I can see who I am.
Yeah. You know,
Are you not
I
even
used
gonna wear
to-
your thief get up?
No, I'll leave the goggles off. I mean,
yeah.
didn't have them on to punch Black Star, so
Not gonna be Master Thief Leon.
No, Ronnie, I agree with Cammie and Laurel. I think it's time that we just step out, you know, do this as us. You know, because at the end of the day, this is not too, like, it's not just us, you know, like it's bigger than us, bigger than Abnormals. Like, that's just what this is.
If y'all say so. Y'all the big
Because-
thinkers on the group or whatever, but if
Well,
something
I'm
happens
not
to my
much of a
pop's
I'm not much of
bodega,
a
alright?
thinker.
I'm just saying, if something happens to my pop's bodega, a lot of y'all's shoes are gonna be melted, okay?
Ronnie, I know you and I probably have the most to lose, given that we're business owners. No offense to the rest of you. But sometimes it's important.
Just gotta look after my people, you know?
I'm sure Charlie will help make sure your pops is okay. He's got that kind
Of
of pull.
course.
Look, his shoes are getting melted regardless by the end of this.
You shouldn't have said that out loud. You should have saved that for later.
No, I want him to. Charlie, no offense, I want you to look at every corner, alright? I feel like you already do, but I want you, like, it might not be today. It might not be tomorrow. But someday, one of your shoes is getting melted. That's gonna be very inconvenient.
He's just going to laugh and give you finger guns, and as he does the finger guns, there's a little, like, shower of the things in my background right now around his fingers.
I knew that guy was bisexual.
I mean, if we're thinking of superhero names, Captain 80s works very well for here.
Yeah.
Captain 80s.
Captain 80s.
Well, I mean, the other one that came to mind was Retromancer, but
I kind of like Retromancer. I'm not even gonna lie. That's kind of cool.
Retromancer's pretty cool. Rainbow Bright, you know. Oh, that might be
Charlie,
trademark.
Charlie, your name is Retromancer from now on.
Retromancer.
That's
just retro.
terrible, and I love it.
Or just
I believe
retro.
that was the point.
Is there anything that you don't like?
Good
Fascist
aesthetics.
That's a good thing to not like. I mean, glad you don't like fascists. That's
All right, so back to the matter of the doors.
Ronnie, you wanted red.
I mean, I don't really know anything else about the rest of the building. I just kind of like the color, so you know, it's just.
I mean,
Well-
I say probably us and Stella, Ava, and Mantis on one side, and then your team, not to Charlie, on the other. I
Sounds
don't.
all right to me.
I don't particularly care whether we go in through blue or red. If you all have preferences, please make them known.
People are gonna get hit either way, I think. So.
And if anything, I'm pretty sure Chuck, Samurai Jack, and Later Gator can take care of themselves. That wasn't a dig, all right? That wasn't a dig. I'm saying you're capable.
Thank you. All right.
Red, blue, what's the difference? We don't know what's behind either of them, so...
That is very true.
There's some colorblind people that might take offense to that. Just, Damian, just keep your... Just... I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm busting your balls, man. I know, man. I know. Red, blue, what's the difference? I guess you're saying I'm busting your balls. I'm ribbing you, all right? It's a rib, okay?
Gray blob, what's the difference? Right there, see?
See, it tracks. Okay,
They're
look.
the same thing.
Look, okay, yeah. I only do it out of love, all right?
All right.
Yeah, I don't want to be somebody you hate.
As everybody's going out, I want to stop Charlie. Be like, hey, Charlie.
Sir.
I don't know what's gonna happen in here. Can you do me a favor though? If anything does happen.
Anytime. What do you want?
Just in case anything happens to me, do you mind making sure that
Your people are taken care of.
yeah,
Of course.
you know. I don't know what's gonna happen, and it's the only thing I can think of right now. You know, that's my biggest concern is them. So
He's gonna give you a big old clap on the shoulder, and I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure everyone who goes in comes back out.
good,
But
good.
yes, if anything should happen, your people will be taken care of.
Oh, this is Wes over here saying that guy's gonna fucking die. He just said the magic words. Oh, God.
Got this strange feeling like I'm never gonna see him again.
Mm-hmm.
And before you guys head out, Charlie's going to pull Damian aside, maybe into one of the side rooms.
Okay.
Damian, before we go in there, I wanted to make good on my promise to you, and this was something this is something I wanted to do in person. And he'll, out of his little pocket dimension, magic up one of those manila envelopes that several of the others got, and hand it to you. Now, you gonna open it right away?
Damian's gonna look at it for a minute, and then pop it open.
So, what Charlie was able to find about... Would you like me to tell the people what
Nope.
you were looking for?
Not at the moment. Not yet.
Okay.
Not quite yet. Just try to walk around it.
Okay. The person you were looking for, he confirms your suspicions, but from the documents that he provides to you, you can see that it wasn't anything bad. Here, I'm actually going to message you and let you
Okay.
decide how much you want to
Okay.
reveal.
Oh man, so we're in the fucking season finale over here, and you're like, you know what? I'm still gonna play with my cards close to my chest. You know, all right, cool.
This is how I do it.
Fuck, come on now. All right.
All right. I know. I want to know what's
a very
in
secretive character.
I know.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, King.
There you go. I'll let you decide what you want to reveal.
You sure about that last part?
Do you not want me to be? If you would like to revise the ending, go right ahead.
Damian's gonna shake his head and say, "I don't think it matters either way," and he's gonna pull a lighter and light the file on fire.
I think you could just see Ronnie and Cammie in the background being like, "What the fuck is going on?"
And then toss it in a trash can and just make sure it goes out.
All right.
I'm gonna pour coffee in that trash can. Barely irresponsible.
And when he comes back, Damian looks a lot more like stoic and like maybe a little bit upset, maybe a little pissed off, maybe a little more ready to use those mind bullets.
All right.
You okay, D?
Let's just finish this.
All right, whatever you say, Mindbender. Ronnie, as they're getting ready to roll out, Ronnie's gonna send a text message to his darling dear sous chef, and just say, "Hey, as you know, it's bad out tonight. If need be, hold up either at his apartment building or at the restaurant. Don't walk around and stuff."
She'll text you back and say, "What about you?"
I've got some shit that I have to take care of.
She'll tell you to be safe.
And I'll send the bless hands emoji.
Laurel's gonna grit her teeth and sigh. And then shake her head. Damian, what am I getting off of your surface thoughts?
So, for probably the first time ever since you've actually been around him, he's thinking about his family for the first time ever. Particularly about his younger sister, who he just found out is dead. And he has been looking for her for about 9 years, who, as far as he knew, disappeared in a very similar situation to this.
At which point, I'm going to put my hand on your shoulder and kind of stop you as we're moving. Hey. Prying's even now. And I'm sorry.
He just kind of nods. And he's going to pull out his phone and just send a text message to his other sister, who he has not talked to in a long time.
Cammie, you want to do anything before you guys head out?
Nope.
Nope.
Actually,
Alright.
no, she sends one text message and it's to the actual coffee barista. And it just says take care of yourself with a smiley face.
Nobody is truly who they seem.
I don't know. Laurel is exactly who she seems now.
Yeah?
I don't know. Okay, great. All right, who are you people?
Alright,
People
kids.
who are. Oh, I was just gonna say people who are no longer sure of what's about to happen.
Alright, kids. We're gonna get into it. So why don't we go ahead and take our break now? That way we can just, like, rock through the rest.
Fucking
Yeah.
yeah,
That was a
yeah.
good idea.
Ronnie's gonna be wearing a vest much like mine. It's got all his ACAB pins on it, stuff like that. Regulators mount up. Let's do it. All right. Be right back.
Your pillow talk to me about the man who tried to get between us. They buy you bags and jewelry, yeah. They think your kindness is so weak. No, you don't give it up so easy, baby. But you just wanted my attention. You just wanted my affection. You got me tattooed on your mind. You just want me all the time. We'll figure out our shit and find a way. When they say that you need space, I give you space. Girl, when you're ready, you know where I stay. When it comes to all these hoes, I never chase. But this world is such a evil place. Man, these hoes will always find a way. Cause when I'm on that liquor, I go crazy. And for that pussy, you know I'm a slave. Yeah. This place is never what it seems. Take me out of lane. Take me out of a lane. This place will be the end of me. Take me out of lane. Take me out of a lane. Yeah. I'm in the spider Porsche cruising down the street. Black on black, Venom color seats. Keanu Reeves the way a nigga speed. Diamond cross hanging off of me. I'm fighting for my soul, Constantine. It is slowly burning, it was never cheap. If you see what I see, you wouldn't sleep. I can sleep, cause I got everything I wanted. Got the money, got the cars, got the ceilings with the stars. Got everything I wanted. But I'd be nothing without you. Give you everything you wanted. Give you power, give you life, give you space so you can shine. Give you everything you wanted. But none of that matters to you. This place is never what it seems. Take me out of lane. Take me out of lane. Take me out of a lane. This
She pulled up to the studio. Nobody's watching. She closed the door and then she locked it for me, for me. And we had sex in the studio. Nobody walked. I cut my verse and then she popped for me, for me. LA girls look all the same. I can recognize the same work done another face. I don't criticize. She a cold-hearted bitch with no shame, but a throat to fire. She got chrome hearts hanging from her neck, and them shits going wild. When she ride, she hold tight. She gon' ride till sweat fall down her spine. She's all mine for the night. She's all mine until he calls her line. She pulled up to the studio. Nobody's watching. She closed the door and then she locked it for me, for me. And we had sex in the studio. Nobody walked. I cut my verse and then she popped for me, for me. Your pillow talk to me about the man who tried to get between us. They buy you bags and jewelry, yeah. They think your kindness is so weak. No, you don't give it up so easy, baby. But you just wanted my attention. You just wanted my affection. You got me tattooed on your mind. You just want me all the time. We'll figure out our shit and find a way. When you say that you need space, I give you space. Girl, when you're ready, you know where I stay. When it comes to all these hoes, I never chase. But this world is such a evil place. Man, these hoes will always find a way. Cause when I'm on that liquor, I go crazy. And for that pussy, you know I'm a slave. Yeah. This place is never what it seems. Take me out of lane. Take me out of a lane. This place will be the end of me. Take me out of lane. Take me out of a lane. Yeah. I'm in the Spider Porsche cruising down the street. Black on black, Venom color seats. Keanu Reeves the way a nigga speed. Diamond cross hanging over me. I'm fighting for my soul, Constantine. It is slowly burning, it was never cheap. If you see what I see, you wouldn't sleep. I can sleep, cause I got everything I wanted. Got the money, got the cars, got the ceilings with the stars. Got everything I wanted, but I'd be nothing without you. Give you everything you wanted. Give you power, give you life, give you space so you can shine. Give you everything you wanted, but none of that matters to you. This place is never what it seems. Take me out of lane. Take me out of lane. Take me out of a She pulled up to the studio. Nobody's watching. She closed the door and then she locked it for me, for me. And we had sex in the studio. Nobody walked. I cut my verse and then she popped for me, for me. LA girls look all the same. I can recognize the same work done another face. I don't criticize. She a cold-hearted bitch with no shame, but a throat to fire. She got chrome hearts hanging from her neck, and them shits going wild. When she ride, she hold tight. She gon' ride till sweat fall down her spine. She's all mine for the night. She's all mine until he calls her line. She pulled up to the studio. Nobody's watching. She closed the door and then she locked it for me, for me. And we had sex in the studio.
All right, kids, we're back. We're gonna do this fast and dirty.
Oh yeah.
So the way combat is working, at least for now. You get in here, you encounter a thing. You're gonna do whatever you want to do. If you roll to attack, if you hit them, they're going down. Unless they're wearing a helmet, then you gotta hit them 3 times. If you miss, that's when they're gonna get a chance to attack you. So we're doing this fast and dirty, because there may or may not be a boss fight at the end of this dungeon. Alright, so, you guys have Schmeppy up, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, get ready to align yourself. I'm gonna unfog of war this area here that you'll be able to see when you come in through the red door.
All right, send Ronnie in first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
He
a given.
can take some. He can take some hits.
Yeah, you can.
Don't forget to bulk up first before you go in the door.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, we already know it. Tarps off, boys. Vest back on. Fucking meteor mass going on right now. I'll go ahead and mark that in the book here.
I'm right behind. Gloves
Just
off.
Let me get a character sheet open.
I was gonna say, do our squishies want to go in the middle and Cammie will bring up the rear, or
Yeah, I'm like right behind where Brayden is, basically, with gun out, even though the gun's probably not going to get fired.
but power
Alright.
of gun always helpful.
Yeah.
You say that now.
All right.
It's my gun that shoots the mine bullets. So.
And that is
My,
your
Using
right.
it as a
my-
focus.
And that is your right.
Yeah, it's my-
as a
yeah, it's my
United
casting
States
focus.
citizen, okay? That
It's
is your
your
Second
wand.
Amendment right to use mine bullets on.
I
I'll go magic bullet.
I cast gun.
Police.
I cast gun.
I cast gun. Okay. So, we heading down this hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, as you come up, so what you see as you come up to the end of this hallway is there are 3 guards in here. They have not noticed you. They have no idea you're here for so far. So what are you guys doing?
Okay.
I
Go ahead.
Ronnie, I could shoot a blast at them. Maybe get all 3 of them if that's something you want me to do.
Yeah, go ahead and shoot a blast, and I'll clean up.
All right, I'm gonna start blasting at this 10 guy and try to double knock back from him to 11 and 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give it a
I just,
shot.
like reach over, boom.
Just see Ronnie standing here, big old rocky magma kind of pouring out of different pores. Just go, hey boys, and then drop.
Yeah. This probably won't hit. I got a 14.
Oof. What are the numbers? Give me the numbers.
So that's Brayden's got an OCV of 6, a roll of 14 versus a DCV of 7.
Did
It's
you
definitely probably
did
good
you
at this.
not up your OCV?
No.
Oh,
I got
poor
other
man,
stuff.
poor man. Yeah, it's a miss by 4.
All right.
Can I use 4 of my 5 to make this hit?
Are you sure you want to use that now?
No, I'll save it.
Okay. Well, 10 is going to so you shoot a blast, it whiffs right by 10's head. He whips around and it all in one motion pulls a gun. So Wes, we are doing, let me roll my 3. This is an OCV of 7, a roll of 10 versus Brayden's DCV of 5.
Bruh, that's a hit by 3, bruh.
Okay. What is the damage on this? Alright, so this is a laser pistol you're getting shot with. You are going to take... and remember to apply your resistances to this, please.
Resistance to these motherfuckers causing problems.
This laser pistols are armor piercing, so you can't resist the killing damage, but you can resist the stun. So you're gonna take 3 body, and what is that? 6 times 2, 12 stun. And Brayden for resistances. So you're going to take 6 of that stun.
10, okay. Or 6, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Ronnie.
You guys are still kind of in a surprise round right now, so, like, go ham.
Ronnie is going to get in between 10 and 11.
Okay.
And he's going to do a martial arts-wise leg sweep. But he's going to do a kind of like a rock kind of thing where he's going to, while that guy's shooting Brayden, Ronnie's going to like kind of like dodge to the side, run around him, and you can see he's kind of like bringing up rock from his arm and trying to trip these 2 dudes, like slinging like magma rocks at these dudes.
I like
Gonna
that.
do a little bit of fluff here.
Roll me to attack.
All right. Oh, fucking, that's an 8. On a fucking, and these fucking dudes got 7 DCV.
Yep.
And my OCV is fucking forget about it. 9.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
All right, go ahead and roll me some damage on these. You're super meteor mass, and leg sweep is strength damage, so that's 66 on each of them.
Yep. That is 5, 9, 13, 16, 19 points of damage.
Oh yeah, they're both down.
No 1s or 6s. Hell yeah. Just gotta
down.
do like a twirl
We're
around
down.
on them. Sick.
All right, so that was 10 and 11.
And then Ronnie is going to move back out of the way after knocking him out.
All right.
Kind of give a clear shot to anybody else on 12.
All right, Cammie, Damian, Laurel, whichever one of you wants to do something.
Damian's gonna mind bullet 12.
All right, roll to hit.
All right.
What's that?
That is an
Mind
8.
bullet is versus regular DCV, right?
No, it is. Well, let me just double check. Sorry.
Because I know you have
stuff
one
on
that's
my-
versus DCV and one that's versus.
yeah, it's versus
DM.
DCV. Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be
7. And then what's your OMCV?
10.
Yeah, it's 10 now.
Sheesh.
And I rolled an 8, so it's
That's a hit
that
by
hits.
6, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then damage is 28 with 1/6, but 1/1.
Okay. He's out. I'm mostly only having you guys roll damage to see like if you're gonna kill these people or not.
So don't roll 6. This is what you're saying.
I mean, if you want to, they've got a little bit of body. They'll be alright.
We can fucking kill
I'm
him.
just curious. You can coup de grace if you want to.
Nature is healing. We can start a life here.
I can't, unfortunately. I mean, I could roll.
Okay.
So Ronnie's gonna look around and go, good show. All clear.
All right, so see what we got going on here? Hold on. I have to keep looking at the view as player version to make sure I'm getting the fog of war I need. All right, so you got 3 ways you can go. One of them has a locked door. You can try to pick it, or you can try to break it.
Look at Cammie.
Or you can take the path of least resistance.
You want me to pick that door?
There might be something cool behind that door.
Locked usually is protecting things.
Cool things.
Cammie will go try and lockpick the door.
All right, you got lock picking?
I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do.
Roll. What's your target?
A 15.
All right.
Cool, I rolled a 7.
Fantastic. So you see a hallway. At the end of the hallway, we got another locked door here. Kind of like an airlock situation. Do you want to go for the other one?
She'll look back at the group and be like, door number 2?
Ronnie's gonna say 1 second. And I am going to hold my hand up to the wall in this airlock kind of situation. And I would like to use, I'm picking up good vibrations. Detect vibrations. To see if there's anything nefarious in this hallway. If I'm picking up any kind of machinery in the walls or anything like that. Pressure plates.
No, the hallway itself seems pretty clear. You feel like from just past the door, you feel like there are people moving around out there.
Ronnie's gonna turn and look and go, hallway's clear. There's people moving around at the other end of the door.
Should we check it out now?
Like a factory floor?
I don't know. I can bust down that door and say...
I mean, take a peek down the other 2 hallways first. See what's down there.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. We're putting a pin in hallway, but we're going to take a peek
in locked door?
Locked door. We're putting a pin in locked door, but we're going to look down the other 2 hallways first.
Okay. At the very least, make sure nobody's sneaking up behind us.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you're the brains of the operation.
All right, so which way do we want to go first?
Can I go down first?
Sure.
Down it is. So you come down, and you guys made a little bit of commotion in that other room. So there are some guards in this room down here, and they're already on alert, so you don't get the jump on these guys. So we will be in normal combat time, which means Cammie's going first.
Oh, sick. I can make it right there. Perfect. Very good. All right, here we go. We're running up to number 8. We're going to give him a good old leg sweep.
The classic.
My favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I rolled a 9.
Okay, so Wes, that's 997.
That hits.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That hits by 4. If anybody was concerned at home.
Sick. I also forgot to add the pluses and minuses to that one. Ooh, I got a 6, no 1s, and then 16, 21.
Nice. Yeah, he definitely out.
Cool beans.
All right. You still have another half phase action if you want to try and hit another one.
I'm gonna hit number 7. Ooh, that teensy bit. Do I drop that one? Okay, I rolled an 8 this time for another leg sweep. So that is also a hit.
Yeah. 987. Yep, that's definitely a hit.
And with leg sweep, that's a whole other variation of things as well. So yeah, that's like a hit by 8, dog.
Yeah.
Y'all ever seen X2? X-Men
Okay.
United?
No.
It's a Nightcrawler. Shit. White House. Nightcrawler. The White
That's
House.
what I was aiming for. I love Nightcrawler. I rolled a 6 and a 1, so those two cancel each other out, right?
Yes.
Ooh. And then I rolled for numbers wise. That's a 15.
All right. Who is up next? Brayden. Brayden's up next.
All right. So, do I see number 6? I can't tell if I can even know that someone's there. Because of the corner.
I would say you are probably aware that there's still someone in there, but I don't think you have line of sight on him.
Okay. So could I'm gonna run in there real quick, like right here, and kind of scan the room at that point. And then at that point, I'm gonna assume that there's only the one, and kind of run at him with like, oh gosh, what was the Mortal Kombat character that ran up on people and kicked them?
Cabal?
Yeah, like just fucking like kick him right in the chest.
All right.
Super speed.
Roll me some d6, sir.
Ooh, that one was better. I got 7 on that one.
Okay, so that is 6, 7, 7.
That hits.
All right, roll me a little bit of damage there.
Cool. That is that's just strength, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just, I think we did 2d6.
Sounds about right.
Okay. So that's just 5 for that one.
All right. Well, for fast and dirty combat, that's enough.
Oh,
Okay.
I wanted to use the kinetic kinesis too with that, if that was okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so from this room here, we have. Oh, wrong way. A locked door here, and a hallway here. Sure that, yeah, there we go.
We gotta keep on putting pins in
Locked doors.
locked doors. Or do you want to go ahead and unlock that door and see what's behind door number 2? Deck it right there.
I have no opinions.
I guess we could just open and see what happens.
Yeah.
All right,
let's
here
go
we go.
As long as you don't hear anybody behind it.
I mean, I could do that thing, that detect vibrations thing. That's persistent.
Do you
Too
want
late,
to?
I went to unlock it.
Okay,
I got a 10, so
All
it's
right.
unlocked.
it sure is. So you unlock that
no.
door and swing it open, and in here, as you open the door, there's kind of almost an ominous red glow, and as you swing the door open, you can see that there are this room seems to be a storage room for people who are stuck in helmets. There's 5 little things that they're basically propped up in with the helmet on them, with all kinds of wires coming off of it, and they're just kind of standing limply there. But as you come in the room, 2 of the helmets will light up, and you got a couple of helmet boys in here that want to fight you.
They're Borg.
Aim
They
for
were
the
hooked up
helmets.
to something?
Borg out there.
Is there a central console in this room?
Yeah, we'll say that there is. Let me make sure.
Alright.
There we
I was
go.
gonna say, Cammie can't just pull the door shut real quick, can she?
I mean, she could, but
Wrong
don't
door.
you want to
Wrong
rescue some people?
Wrong room.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Is it just the 2 that are marked on there that were?
That are active.
Yeah, those are the only 2 that are active.
Okay, then that's not too bad.
Remember, for these guys, I'm gonna make you hit them 3 times to knock them down, and then you can pull their helmets off.
Got it. All right. We'll get clobbering time and then have somebody, one of our whizzes, work on a computer console, right? Do we have any tech whizzes in our group? Oh, no.
Not really.
Oh no! All right.
Now,
We have no wizards, unfortunately.
now I'm suddenly thinking maybe I should have built something else.
On the very last episode.
Curses.
Skills, perks, and talents. Can I? Oh.
Yeah, I don't have any. I checked. I don't have like anything that would be.
Can I use my
Kind of
positive
related.
reputation as a fish market hero to?
Can I use my sleight of hand?
There you go.
Literally, the only thing I have is the radiation sense, so radio waves. So I can see where the connections are.
If there is a manual nearby, I can read it really quickly.
God damn it! All right.
Well, how about we deal with these two guys we got here? So, last room, Cammie and Brayden got to go. So, Ronnie, I believe it's your turn.
Yeah, let's go melt that fucking helmet, huh? What do y'all say, huh? Does that sound good? Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna use my rock fist on old helmet head.
All right, roll me to hit.
All right, that is a 9. What's the DCV?
8.
9, 8. That's a hit by 3. There, Chief. So
Nice.
that's 3d6 plus 2, so 8d6.
Tell me how you do.
That is 3 6s. Telling you right now.
Damn.
18 plus 3 is 21, 23, 27, 32.
Any ones?
No ones, just 3 6s.
All right. Since you actually did some body damage, I'm gonna give you 2 hits on that one. Was that 5 or 6?
That was we're gonna say that is 5. Let me go ahead and move
Go
Ronnie
5?
in there, and he
Okay.
moved in there real quick.
All right. Then who's up next? Damian.
Gonna position so you can see in through the door to the one that Ronnie just smacked,
Okay.
and aim mine bullets specifically at like the transmitter part on the back of the helmet that we have by this point discovered is probably the weakest or the best place to attack these helmets.
Perfect.
That's a 9 to hit against
I think
DCV.
that's probably gonna hit.
Yep.
Yes,
That
it is.
is
10, 9, 8, and so
That's hit by 4.
damage.
that is 27 with 2 6s, but 1
Ooh.
1. So 1 body.
All right. Well, that is definitely enough to disable that helmet.
Nice.
This has become a well-oiled process for us at this point.
Yeah, exactly. So 5 is down. You hit that transmitter. The helmet does its thing, venting the steam, and the lights going all haywire, and then the person just drops to their knees.
That's what I like to hear. Next.
All right, Laurel, you're up next.
Sure. I think the only thing I can effectively do here is send a migraine at 6 over there. So I'm going to step up just enough to let me see them effectively, which I believe that should. And then
Yeah, you definitely have line of sight from there.
yeah. Roll 10 OMCV 8.
Okay. DMCV is also 8.
Yeah. 8, 10, 8.
So 8, 10, 8.
That's a hit by 1.
Excellent.
Roll me some damage.
3d6 stun is 10.
All right. Who does that make next? Cammie, you're up again. What you gonna do?
Sick. We're gonna do what I do best, which is come over here, come over here, and leg sweep this person.
Leg sweep their head.
Yeah, absolutely. It's more like a you know what I mean.
Malachi Black situation.
You can leg sweep them and then like stomp on the helmet, I guess,
Perfect.
while they're prone.
Love it. That works perfectly for me.
So that's gonna be.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, that hits then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 9, 3, 8. So yes.
Okay. I rolled a 1 and a 6, so those cancel each other out, but then that is 15 damage.
You know, since you crit on the hit there, I'm gonna say you leg sweep them, you stomp down on that helmet, and it just you hear a electricity crackle, and then that steam vent, and they're out.
Cool beans.
Yay.
Another helmet down.
Yeah. So there's that, and you guys can, since no one else in this room is moving, if you want, you can just go ahead and pull those helmets right off, so you don't have to worry about them later.
Cool.
We'll have them all get in the van with orange slices and juice boxes and stuff with Ava and Estela later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, for now, just rip those helmets off.
All right. So, where are you guys going from here?
Do you want to go down this next hallway, or do you want to go back where we came from and go check out that other locked door?
Well, if this tends to be what's behind locked doors, I think this is what we're aiming for.
Okay, sick. Yeah, let's go back to that locked door.
All right. Who's gonna try and open it?
Cammie, presumably.
I was gonna say if someone
I-
else wants to give it a whirl.
I am gonna
mean-
glance down this hallway, but I'm not gonna go anywhere.
This one down here?
Yeah, just see
All right.
what's
So I
going
will
on.
show you, if I can remember to hold shift while I do it. You can see that.
Okay.
Yeah, same idea here for Damian on this one. The one in the middle.
All right. Perfect. Fog of War. So we're gonna. You can see that it opens up into another big room.
All right, let's not go to that room. It's a silly place.
It's a silly place. Yep. We'll say that for last. All right, let's get some magma con carne as this young man is gonna fucking knock down this fucking door real quick.
I like the idea
Yeah?
that Cammie goes forward to like unlock it, and then Ronnie just fucking tries to melt it.
Perfect.
like,
I
oh.
love that. Okay, so that door taken care of. Here's what you see. We got another locked door over here. We got a hallway that leads into a room of some kind.
Locked door first.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the locked door. It's probably got more of our friends in it.
I'm going to go touch that door first to see if I can get any kind of like vibrations from it.
All right, so you definitely get similar vibes from the last room you were in, where you found the 5 people in helmets, like similar machine whirring and things of that nature.
We've got another room with helmet people. Does anybody have like a knockout gas kind of thing or anything like that?
I mean, I can blind them. I don't know if that's going to do any good, though.
I mean, I have the illusions, but I don't know how good they are against the helmets at this point. I've mostly been leaving those to you guys.
I think the closest thing we have to sleeping gas is your fist, Ronnie.
All right.
How about we open the door and I can toss in a flash to at least take care of...
Sensors or something like
Something.
that, and then we could just.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Sick.
Who's opening this door?
Let's have Camille do it. So
You want to nicely open the door?
yeah, you can nicely open the door, and then we toss in a flash, and then close it, and then wait for 3 seconds, and then
Okay.
crowd in there.
Okay, I rolled a 6.
Perfect. That door pops right open for you.
Cool.
So
I'm
again, you got
tossing-
2 active ones and 3 that are not active. So talk to me about this flash.
So as soon as Cammie starts pulling it open, I'm just gonna kind of like where the door would open, I'm gonna like toss it in real quick, because I assume it's gonna hit everyone if it's similar to the other room. I'm assuming it's similar to the other room.
Yeah, small, enclosed.
Yeah. So,
Cammie's trying to open this door politely. Brayden just tossing in a flashbang and then shutting it.
yeah. which I rolled a 9 on.
All right.
So 9.
They are
9 rounds.
very blinded.
Yep.
They have no idea what's happening.
Yep. So I think this is it's time to get in there like right now.
Okay.
Right, and since these guys are blinded, right now they have 0 DCV, so you can just wail on them.
Sick.
Can we just-
Who went last?
Cammie did. Yeah.
Brayden, you're up. Oh, Brayden just threw in a flash, so Ronnie's up.
Sick. All right. We're gonna do that whole bring up stones kind of thing, of like just trying to trip them up, leg sweep, so that they hit their heads on the ground and everything like that.
All right. Roll me a little bit of damage.
That's a 4 on the first one. It's a 2 and a 1 and a 1. And that is I do have to calculate this one because this is a 10. Oh, that's right.
No, they've got DCV.
Oh, DCV. Okay.
Just
yep.
roll me damage.
All right,
just roll me damage.
All right.
Which 2 were we at here?
1 and 2. All right, this is 10, 2 6s, so it's 12, 22. But there's a 1, so one of those cancels out.
Okay.
23, 28, 31 points of damage for the first one. Or do you want me to do that for both of them? For the sake of conciseness.
For the sake of conciseness.
Okay, sick.
All right. So they are both on the ground, but trying to get up. Who's up next?
Clean up
Damian's up
squad.
next.
More mind bullets. I'm assuming at 2 because it's the first one he'd see when he's like looking in the door.
That works.
So just roll the hit or it just hits. And that since there's no
Just hits.
DCV. All right. So damage. 24 with
All
1
right.
6.
All right.
Right. 22 with
And-
1 6.
The helmet doesn't quite deactivate yet, but you can tell it's malfunctioning. It's got a bunch of lights blinking on and off, and it's making some weird noises in there. Laurel.
I'm essentially gonna just do the same thing. Just toss a migraine at it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's toss a migraine.
Roll me some damage.
Yeah.
Are you going for number 2?
Yeah. The one that's almost down. A roll of 11. OMCV of 8.
Mm-hmm. All right. Roll me
And you
some damage.
7.
7. All right.
Mhm.
That is enough to turn that helmet off the rest of the way.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, good job.
Guys are burning through this. So we still got number 1 here. Cammie, it's back to you.
Hello. It's me. I would like to leg sweep.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Listen, it's been very effective.
Why not?
Hey, ain't nobody
If it
saying
ain't broke,
nothing,
don't fix
you know?
it.
I rolled a
Hey.
6, so that's gonna hit.
All right. Damage.
I rolled 2 6s, no 1s. 10, 20. I did 25 damage.
All right, awesome. Do you want to use your other half-phase action and killing strike this helmet?
You got it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 4. I think that's okay.
Yep, that's perfectly okay. He's prone and he still can't see.
Okay, I got... Oh no, those cancel each other out. I got... 11... 14.
There's a hiss of steam, a flash of different colored LEDs, and the helmet deactivates. We pulling helmets off of these people too?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So where do you go from here?
What are you thinking, Laurel, Damian? Should we continue down this upper hallway, or should we go back to that locked door?
Where we are, there was a big room towards the center, one hallway that we came straight through.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like 2 T-junctions, give or take. No, there's another room here and a T-junction at the bottom.
That's what it seems like. Yeah, it seems like the one we're in kind of mirrors the one that's on the bottom, except there's a lock room instead of an open hallway.
Yeah, I would say we should probably keep on the locked rooms path. I would rather liberate as many as possible and then go crashing in.
Cool.
Just so
Sounds good to
they
me.
don't have forces
agree
to
with
call
that.
on.
To use against us. That's
Yeah.
Good job. Yeah, sick.
So you guys are heading down to that room at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Should definitely keep
Okay.
an eye out for any way to deactivate them instead of having to fight them, though, if we can find it.
Brayden, you will be up when you guys get down there.
Ronnie, do you want to melt a door? Or do you just want me to lockpick this one?
Go ahead and lockpick it. Let's try it again if we want to do that thing again. Even if we hit like these are like non-combatants, even if we flashbang them, it'd be better to know. Go in, understand.
Flashbang. So go in and flashbang again.
Yeah, flashbang. That worked out really well. If Brayden's okay with it, I don't know how much you have in the tank.
No, I've got plenty. Trust me. And using these things, honestly, it doesn't even cost me that much. It doesn't really affect me.
Power consuming.
Sick.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
Perfect.
So that opens the door.
Mm-hmm.
So
So you
we'll
throw
open...
in your flashbang. Roll me some turns of blindness.
I got 8 on that one.
8. I think that'll definitely be enough time. But this time, when you opened the door, instead of just seeing a room full of helmeted people, there are actually 2 guards in here, as well as helmeted people, and only one of the helmets activates as you guys open the door.
I don't know if it matters for this particular type of thing, but I did roll a 6. I don't know if that matters with the flashbang thing.
Not with the flashbang.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, you're totally fine. So, as you guys do that and you slam the door back shut to let the flash go off, from the other end of the hallway, Ava, Estela, and Mantis's group will run into you.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
So, what kind of info do you want to pass off?
Go for it.
I was just gonna say deal with the room first and then talk.
Yeah, that sounds.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Very valid.
1 second.
All right, then next up would be Ronnie.
All right, you know what the boy is gonna do? He's gonna come in right in between these 2 guards, and we're gonna do double leg sweep. But for flavor, he's gonna grab both of their heads and just kind of crack them in together.
I love it.
They're blinded, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're just doing damage. Okay, sick.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great. I love how this works. We're doing. Who the fuck?
I'm not
is
a big
guy?
fan of power.
Yeah, I'm so glad you did too. Oh hell yeah! 2 6s. That's a 12. Then we're at 18, 22, 27, 30 points with 2 6s for these two guys.
Yeah, you smack their heads together, and these two chuckle fucks like see stars, and they're not getting up for a while.
Good. Perfect. Sick.
So now all you guys got in this room is one person in a helmet, and Damian, you're up.
Same story. As far back the hallway as possible. Mine bullets aimed roughly at the
All right, they're
transmitter.
blind. They're blind,
10.
so no DCV. So just roll me damage.
18, 20, 26 with 3 6s.
3 6s. All right,
Yeah.
that definitely does some significant damage to that transmitter. It's gonna shoot out some sparks in addition to its steam, but it's not quite out yet. Is this? It's 4, right? All right,
Yeah.
Laurel, do you want to finish this one off?
Sure can. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bum.
14 damage, 2 6s.
All right, that is definitely enough to knock number 4 out, and I'm assuming you guys remove some helmets.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. So that being done, the 3 that you've run into are like, I mean, they assume that you know what you're doing, but they're kind of like, what the fuck was that all about?
Okay. So there's abnormals that are they're using. McKnight Industries is using helmets to turn abnormals into
Super soldiers.
Ronnie,
super
Super
soldiers.
cops.
Yeah.
Super
They
cops.
know about
Yeah,
that.
they were there for the briefing part. of this.
Okay, yeah, great, but like, we wanted to take care of that before because they're storing them in these different rooms, and so we're kind of going room by room and kind of cleaning these out. So if we get to the end of like whatever we find in this, like their final junction or whatever, their master plan, we're not snuck up on, or anything like that,
Yeah.
Estela's gonna like give you an approving nod and be like, hell yeah, good plan. So here's what we've seen so far, and I'm gonna go ahead and unfog of war their path
Hell
so
yeah.
far, so you guys can see. That's what they've seen. Let me make sure that looks right. Yeah. And I guess we can see that this is a hallway. And they'll tell you that they cleared out some guards in here and in here by the door where they came in.
I'm really glad that we picked red. I'm actually
So-
really glad that we picked red.
Yeah,
Mhm.
at this point, yeah.
So is that locked door still locked?
Yeah, they haven't tried to do anything with that door yet.
That one looks like it leads into the center room.
It does.
It does, yeah. Y'all want to go to the top hallway?
Yeah.
So
I
much-
was worried there was a sound effect
Nah.
and Zeke was spooking us with an alarm from the facility.
That would be hilarious, but no.
There's something going
I'm
on
not
outside,
that
isn't
clever.
there? Yeah, there's something going on outside, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah, the top, back to the top.
Yeah, back to the
All
Sounds
right.
start.
good.
Show
Clear
me
that
where
out.
you guys are going.
Should we have them go back the way that they came and kind of meet it? Because it kind of looks like it wraps around to some degree.
Yeah.
Somewhere. I mean... So should we...
places.
That pincer.
We're gonna be like that old country song. You start walking your way, I'll start walking my way. I'll start walking mine. We'll meet in the middle. I'm not gonna sing.
Yeah,
the
I
rest
think
of the
it's
song.
this hallway up there
Please
we're
don't,
checking.
because I was about to too.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
We don't have time for this.
I'm just making
Alright.
sure I'm following properly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're sending them back this way.
with the information that if they come across any locked doors,
All right.
to clear them out.
Clear
I
them
imagine.
out. Yeah. Take the helmets off.
Assuming that all these doors, most of the doors
Yeah.
are leading to similar situations.
All right.
Do we-
So they will
yeah.
head up this
Manta
way.
should be able to clear the mind controlled. So
Oh yeah, no, she's
Yeah.
like the best. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Also, shout out Diamond Rio. What's up?
Okay, so you guys are coming up here. So as you come into this room, you see that you have run into the other part of your party, who have just gotten through knocking out 3 more guards.
well, I see we're not needed here.
Looks like everybody's got their places under control.
So, and then you can see that there's a hallway down here, and Charlie will inform you of their route as well. So let me unfog of war all this. We've got a locked door here that they have not yet touched, and this hallway goes down here, like that.
I guess tell them to do the same thing that we were doing, just for the sake of time.
Yeah, pretty much.
What about you, Nagata? What have you seen?
He will stare very intensely into your eyes and not say a word.
Damn it, I was this close.
Some shit, apparently.
Yeah, some
What do the surface thoughts say? Reading the face.
I gotta know. Thank you so much, Damian. I
Yeah,
gotta
just-
know.
His surface thoughts say that his response is, death, Magma Man. I have seen death.
Oh my god! So
Oh, yeah, you were
I was
right on the money
joking.
with that one. Yeah.
I like this
I
one.
was I was
Magma
joking.
Man.
Turns out my joke, not so much a joke.
I like the way you think.
All right, so are you guys going this way or this way?
I mean,
Nobody's hit this top corner yet up here.
Yeah,
that we've seen.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so we could,
So if we
we could go up.
If we do send them back and they go that way, and they went up back that way, or they went this way here,
That's true.
so
They-
I don't know.
They could go. We could send Otis, Charlie, and Nagata up this way. Have them hit this locked door, and we can go this way, up to the corner. We'll hit this locked door and go through here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
that looks
send them
like
up here.
this
logical
central
group.
room somehow seems.
Ominous.
Yeah, the positioning of it.
Yeah.
That's the boss battle room.
Oh well,
Kidding.
didn't do enough side quests first, so.
Darn.
Well, no, it's actually we're actually gonna be okay if we did this like Final Fantasy VIII. We'd never leveled up. Can we just take back all of
Okay.
our level ups, and then so it'll just be easy. We just go through the no level hack. It's out there for all my
the,
FF8 speed run. Any percenters out there?
The best way to run that game.
That's right. Don't dare touch that dial.
Okay, so you're sending them up and you guys are going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
So
we're gonna
they will
check
head
this
up
door.
here.
Yeah. Cammie's gonna go up to here.
So it just so you are aware of how these 3 are going to approach locked doors. Charlie just teleports through it and then opens it from the other side.
Sick.
Sick, yeah.
Why didn't we think of that?
To teleport.
Who
Cammie can do it.
I was gonna say, who can teleport here? Yeah, I can also lockpick the door.
That's not as cool though.
Cammie, you sure you don't want to just teleport on the side of the door where you don't know what's going on?
I want to save my
Exactly.
teleport for important things, like getting out of black holes.
Okay, so as you guys approach this door here, you see that this hallway goes down, and there's another room over here. So just so that you are aware, there's another room like right there on your ass. But Cammie, I'm assuming you are lockpicking this door.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Perfect. Nice,
It's
nice,
open.
nice. All right,
Pushing this
so
plane.
I keep forgetting to hold down shift. So there's another locked door here. It's another little airlock like the one you went through before.
Ronnie, do you want me to check it or you just want me to open it?
I'll check it.
Okay.
Gonna put my fingers up. Do the same thing.
So you put your hand on the door, and there's a lot of commotion happening on the other side of this door right now.
We got a lot of movement happening on this other side of this door.
I'm opening it.
All right.
All right. Crashing this plane.
Ooh. This time I rolled a 10. But that is still under 15.
Yeah, it is. So you throw this door open, and on the other side, your friends are embroiled in the middle of a combat with 3 of these guards.
Oh, it's our friends fighting.
How they doing?
That's why there's a commotion.
They
They
look like
seem
they
to
need
be
help.
doing pretty alright. No. No,
Alright, let's keep
they
moving.
don't need help.
Let's shimmy on down the hallway.
Sure you don't wanna go
Estella's got
save
number
your,
14
friend
here,
there?
wrapped up in a, like, an ink entangle, so they can't even move, and Mantis is just, like, kicking ass with arm blades over here on 13, and Ava's just, like, running over to Mantis and, like, giving her a tiny little heal of some very minor damage that Mantis has incurred. So
Nice.
they're fine. They're fine.
Going to
Up this way then.
Yeah, let's go see what this is in this room that we,
Okay,
almost
so
left at the back.
so are you guys following where Charlie, Otis, and Nagata went,
No, I think
or
we're
are
going
you heading to the right?
right.
To the
Yeah,
going
to the
right?
right. To the right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to
All
the
right.
right, to the right,
Over
to
to
the right,
here.
to the right, to the right. Before we leave, young man is just gonna do one of those sup nods to Mantis as we leave.
She'll give you a thumbs up.
Great. That's all I need.
All right, so this room over here has a couple of guards in it and a hallway that leads further in.
Let's fucking go. Let's do it.
Who is up in combat, or who went last, fighting wise?
I think Cammie did. No.
No,
Was it
Laurel
Cammie?
did last.
Okay,
Well
then
done.
it's
Yeah.
Cammie is up then.
No, I think I did go last because I think I took the last guy out myself with a leg sweep and then a
Oh,
killing
right.
strike.
Oh right, yeah, because there was no.
Okay,
Yeah.
Brayden, you're up then.
All right, then I'm gonna do that move I did before because I only see the 2. I'm gonna shoulder check 7 into 8 with the kinetic kinesis.
Okay, roll me to hit.
That is a 8. Hopeful that it hits.
All right. What is the? It's the same thing as that for those guys. 7 DCV, right?
Yes.
All right. Cool. And you got a 6 OCV.
Yeah, yeah.
Sick. That is a hit by 2. Great job.
Cool.
Perfect. You accomplish exactly what you were trying to do. 7 goes flying into 8, who goes flying like down this hallway a ways, and you just hear a thud and then a. They're both out.
Nice.
I'm gonna turn
And
back
then
and
these
just give a thumbs
guys
up.
Are also out.
Nice. Good job.
I'm glad it worked this time.
All right. I'm assuming you're continuing down this hallway.
Of course.
Yeah, we're
Alrighty.
to the right.
So we've got another locked door, and you have rejoined back to the yellow door. So what are we doing?
Gonna. I'll feel and see if there's any commotion happening on the other side.
Okay.
There's no commotion, but there is definitely like movement.
I got movement, no commotion.
I'll.
You ready? I guess.
Yeah.
It's no different.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ouch. I rolled an 11, which is still less than 15.
Hell yeah.
All right, how are you opening this door?
That's
I think
never a good question.
I think she's gonna open it and actually like take a look at what's on the other side.
So like quietly?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
always. Cammie is a quiet person.
Thief,
In movement, maybe not in tone.
Okay, so what you see is it's a very small room compared to the others. There is one helmeted person, one guard who seems to be like doing something on the little control panel for this helmet stand, I guess we're gonna call it. And this helmeted person, so like all of the people in helmets you've encountered so far have been like fairly normal sized people. This guy a little long. he kind of big.
He big.
He might be a little. He might take a little more than 3 hits to take down.
Okay, he big.
But helmet is not yet active, and 9 has not noticed you. But Ronnie is the one who is up.
So we've got a big boy.
Got big boy.
Big boy and a guard.
Okay. All right. I'm looking at my powers. I'm sorry.
Oh, take your time. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in and with grappling, does that help my teammates?
It would make it
easier to hit him.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I want to do. I want
Try to grapple
the
the big guy.
Yeah, I want to run in and just go in and just like do a quick like I'm about to punch him and then loop around and try to grab him, put him in the master lock, and just with it so his arms are kind of out to the side and just kind of hold him up with my hands behind his neck, so I've got full control, and just kind of like hold him out so his body and his face and the helmet are like fully accessible to everybody else, and just want to be like, yo, go ahead, just wail on him.
Fantastic. So 9 is surprised as you just kind of run past him. You do successfully grapple 3 because he's like he was not fully active when you came in the room, so he was real easy to grab.
Yeah.
He's fully active now and struggling against your grip, but
Perfect.
I'd say you guys are like pretty evenly matched in the strength department.
Yeah.
So, that means Damian, you're up.
Let's take care of the guard first, just so clean that up.
Okay.
It's a 10 to hit.
Okay.
Should be a hit, I think.
Yeah, because you've got like 10, 8? No, 10, 7. So that should hit.
That is 15.
15 definitely takes that guard down. He is... Good night. So, Laurel, you gonna go after that helmet?
Sure am.
Hell yeah.
I'm assuming this one I do need a roll to hit on.
Assuming.
So OMCV of 8 and a roll of 8.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
that is 8, 8, 8.
Beautiful.
Da 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 da.
Love it.
Hit by 3. You did it.
Alright, roll me some damage.
12 stun, 1/6.
Alright. that brings it back around to Cammie. Cammie, you don't need to leg sweep this time. He is already pretty well, like, taken care of.
Oh, darn.
You can
So I
always
just have
go
to
in
actually try and punch him just with a killing strike, huh?
Your brand. I've taken it from you.
You have.
Just don't break your knuckles on
I
the
rolled a
helmet.
10.
Okay, so that is 9, 10, 8.
That's not how those go. I'll tell you right now, it's a hit by 2, though. Let's go.
Bang, bang. Cool.
Let's go!
Okay. I rolled 1, 6. No ones, so that counts.
Okay.
And 17 stunned.
Alright, that killing strike is a half phase action. You want to take another one?
You got it. Oop, drop that one. I rolled a 12. I think that's a miss.
We'll see. That is 9, 12, 8.
9, 12, 8. That is a hit by 0, my
I'm
friend.
sick. Okay.
Perfect.
Just hit.
No 6s this time. I got a 15 again for stun.
Alright, he is not down yet. He is thrashing around, not happy. It seems like this helmet is also built a little more heavy duty to go along with the person it is trying to contain. So next up, Brayden. What do you want to try to do here?
Alright, since he hasn't grappled, or since Ronnie hasn't grappled currently, I'm just gonna take my bat out and kind of like swing it around and kind of like come up at him and like swing down on the helmet.
Spike
with
him?
with the kinetic charge on that.
Okay. Roll me to hit.
Oof. 9.
Okay, that is 6, 9, 8. Wes, what we got?
6, 9, 8. New challenger. It's a hit by 0, dog.
Oof,
Alright.
thank God. That is 13 damage.
Alright. You're swinging the bat down on it, especially with the kinetic charge on the end. You can see little fractures running all through it, and several of the little LEDs on it have just gone out, but he's not quite down yet. Ronnie, you're back around. You've got this guy grappled. Are you just gonna hold him, or what do you want to try to do?
So the gang's all gotten their licks in, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to German suplex him into the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, just be like, all right, here we go, and then yeah, just you can hear my back crack a little bit as it arches. I slam him into the ground.
Honestly, you could probably hear some rock grinding against rock as you do that.
Oopie doopie day. That is my OCV is a 9, I believe.
9.
I rolled a 9. DCV of 8. That's a hit
8.
by 3.
All right. Tell me what we got.
Booyah! 3 6s, 1 1. So that's 13. 21. 23 points of damage.
Yeah, after the fractures done to that helmet by Brayden and his bat, you German suplexing this man into the ground. He falls helmet first into this, like, it's just, all of the walls and floors here are concrete.
Nice.
So you suplex him straight into the ground, and the helmet just cracks in half. You don't even have to pull it off, it just fell off.
Nice. Sick.
All
So
right.
Perfect.
Pretty shoddy tech work they're doing.
Well, it's McKnight Industries. You know, they're probably just pumping it out one after another, not really putting any, you know, care into
Well,
it.
I don't know if they were
with how many we've already taken care of tonight?
I don't know if they were expecting people to suplex helmets, so.
Or hit them with bats, or leg sweep them.
It was probably made by their McKnight Basics line. Yeah, very affordable, but you can get it in 2 days or less with shipping, free shipping.
All right, so these three have found you again. This whole bottom area is basically clear. There's only one place left to go.
Let's roll up to the top. That's where we're going.
All right, so you come up to the now open door that Charlie just casually unlocked. There's another door up here, also casually unlocked by Charlie. And as you come into this room, these three have just finished giving what for to some guards. The one Nagata had hold of ain't looking so good. The one Otis had hold of has some nice alligator teeth marks in him. And Charlie's one is just like hung from the ceiling by his boot heels, essentially.
Nice.
Not gonna ask.
Probably for the best. And there is a locked door.
Shall I take care of it?
Right. I mean, you've been doing so well with the last ones, and then Ryan's gonna lean over to Otis and be like, she was going through and, you know, lockpicking really well. She's doing really good. We're kind of doing like a tandem kind of thing. I was seeing what was behind the doors. She unlocked it, stuff like that. Completely suplexed a dude, and the helmet crashed off of him. No big deal, though, you know.
Otis is gonna give you a big old slap on the back, and there's gonna be like a weird grating of rough alligator skin against rock, and he's just gonna kind of give a big old like almost like a hyena laugh, but like if a hyena laugh came out of a lizard. Yeah, there you go. Like, what was the fucking dog from that one old
Muttley?
Yeah, Muttley. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice
How
old
did you
Muttley
get
laugh.
that so quickly?
Yeah. You know, Wacky Racers is, you know, is one of the
Saturday
greatest.
Dick
morning.
Dastardly.
Yeah, Dick
All
Dastardly
right.
and Muttley.
I guess my age is showing.
All right. So, Cammie, did you roll for this door yet?
Yeah, I got a 12, which is lower than
Perfect.
15.
It's lower than 15.
So, how are we opening this door?
Quietly, still.
Quietly? All right.
Yeah.
So, you open the door quietly.
Yep.
And you can see that despite your best efforts, the person in the center of this room definitely knew you were coming and was waiting for you, but it's not anyone that you recognize.
Oh.
And there are also 4 helmeted individuals in this room who are all waking up.
So it's somebody we don't recognize?
Yep, you have never seen this person before, as far as you know.
They're wearing like a suit or anything like that?
They're wearing something a little... What's the word I'm looking for? Audacious? Not like to Charlie's level. Charlie's his own category.
Mhm.
But, like... Let me pull up my reference picture so I can capture him for you.
That's what I definitely need. I need you to capture him. I need you to paint me a picture.
So, this is a gentleman in a black turtleneck underneath a black and blue like some shit you might see a spy wear, but instead of just being like sleek, it's got this big fluffy blue ruff around the collar, and it's like tight around the torso, and then like flares out, and it's like trench coat long. And he's sitting in this chair at a desk in the center of this room with his feet up on the table, smoking a cigarette and grinning. And he says, I was wondering when you were going to get here. Took you long enough.
I don't even know who you are.
Are we just gonna punch him?
I have a guess.
You have a guess?
Let's see.
Am I speaking?
Who went? Ronnie went last, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next one up in combat will be Damian, depending on what you decide to do. But our friend here is gonna hop up from his desk and
It's very clearly not King Arthur and very clearly not Quentin, right? We've seen both of those people before. Not in game, obviously, but we know what they look like.
King Arthur always wears a mask.
But we
no
know
one
he's
knows
blonde hair, blue eye. We know that.
Yes. As a matter of fact, the gentleman in front of you is blonde-haired and blue-eyed.
Okay, that's what I was looking for.
Oh.
Is this what this?
It was either McKnight III or King Arthur.
Okay.
At which point, Laurel just drops her face into her hands. Like,
That's not a good reaction. I still don't know who this is.
Do you know who this chode is?
even better, I think I might know 2 facets of who this is.
I think Laurel does, actually.
Do I have the honor of speaking to Solomon McKnight III?
And when he got up from his chair, rather than being a normal person and standing up, he got up onto the desk to be ostentatious in his long fucking ridiculous coat. And he takes a pair of sunglasses from his where they were balanced on top of his head and puts them into their proper place and grins and spreads out his hands, and he goes, "Why, I do believe you do."
Excellent.
I still don't know who this guy is.
I also believe I have the honor of finally getting to address King Arthur.
No.
I swear to God.
And as you say that, he makes a gesture, and let's see here. Give me just a quick second.
This is why you register all of us, so none of us know who you are.
All right, so Laurel, there's a flash of light, and you are surrounded in a cage of sorts that seems to be like, you know, the stereotypical image of a king's crown with the little like crenellations
Yep.
at the top.
Yep.
You're in a cage made of those.
Yep.
That cage has 9 body, if anyone would like to try to
Don't bother, just
free
yet.
her.
This is why you track us, so no one can find out your secret.
Wait.
You want to keep everyone away from you.
You're telling me Daddy's boy here is an abnormal, and so to keep it a secret that Daddy's
Daddy's boy.
Granddaddy's
This is
boy?
the admin of the PAD system. This is the patriarch of the McKnight family. This is the only person in this city with access to the PAD servers.
Oh, God.
And he has constructed a system that lets him keep his own existence invisible.
Okay. Well, if that's
He
the
does
case,
a motion like this, with his hands up,
Mhm.
and a sword appears in his hand, and then as that, like, the sword actually appears above his hand and falls into his hand, and as it does, and he wraps his hand around it, he gets a costume change into exactly what you guys recognize as King Arthur.
Oh my god, you're a
Which-
magical girl.
He is a magical girl. So, in case I haven't had the opportunity to describe King Arthur to you before, he wears a suit of armor. It's all blue and gold with red accents, but underneath the armor, like where a traditional knight would wear chainmail, he's got like the same black turtleneck situation that you saw underneath his coat. There's a mask over his face. There's a red, like, war paint X over his eyes just above the top of the mask. And a gold crown on his head with red and blue jewels in it.
Ronnie is going to form a magma ball in his hand. He's gonna go. Well, this is gonna feel good. I always do love beating the fuck out of rich kids, and he's gonna get ready to toss a magma blast at King Arthur here. On my turn. On my turn. Whatever my turn is.
Damian, you are the one who is up.
He's all yours, guys, and Damian is going to mind bullet like for whatever he can see one of the guys with the helmets on, because they're activating, correct?
Yes, they are.
So let's not have them charging us. Let's take care of them.
All right. Do you want to do 7 or 9 first?
Let's do 7.
Okay. Roll me to hit.
To hit, that is a 4.
I think that hits.
Yeah.
Roll me damage.
And that is 18.
All right. So as they are coming to life, you go ahead and get a mind bullet in there before they're even all the way awake. The one you hit does a little jolt, and you can see some lights on the helmet go a little like haywire and flashy. And that means next up is Lori.
Laurel's pissed. Laurel's pissed that this deception has gone on for so long. Laurel's pissed that this is where they have ended up. Laurel's pissed that someone could do this to their community willingly and knowingly. Because that's what this is at this point. This is malicious intent. Absolutely malicious intent, and creating an entire society based around his own safety and normalcy. So let's make things not normal.
Ooh, yay, I like that.
Laurel's gonna stare him right in the eye and go, everyone's gonna know your secret. You know that, right? And is going to do her shove. And
from within your cage.
From within my cage. Basically desperately hoping that this doesn't also dampen that. And sorry, just for clarity's sake, by the way, I assume to talk to him we have all kind of clustered up around the door.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At which point, where's my ruler? Hell yeah. 8 catches all of them from where I am.
Ronnie can move himself. Brayden can move himself. Charmin Everything is too on top of itself. I can't tell where Charlie is. Hold on, I have to zoom in.
Charlie's
That's
under
fair.
Nagata. I'm gonna move.
There we
Charlie.
Charlie's, like,
go.
right
There
there.
we go.
Yeah, he's
Now I
in
can
the
see.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we're gonna move Charlie up here. All right, Laurel. Kind of dice you got for me?
I have 11d6 that I'm about to roll. So what I'm constructing here is going to attempt to be at least I'm kind of banking on that. While I know he knows what my powers are, because obviously, because he has full information on all of us, because all of us are fucking registered, the bastard.
Mm-hmm.
So keep that in mind. I'm creating essentially a space where everything starts to loom in, like where we can box him in. Obviously
Okay.
illusory, but like the walls start getting not actually moving, but like coming in at the top, and everything starts to feel claustrophobic. And with that, our own shadows start to get larger and sort of curl out at the edges, just making ourselves as menacing as possible and making him feel trapped.
I like that. Roll me some dice.
Yeah, 48.
Okay. He's not fully under your illusion, but you can tell you're getting to him. Like
That's all I need.
he's not tricked, but he is off.
That's all I need, yeah.
All right. So that means up next our little helmet dudes are gonna go. 7 took some damage. Where have we got everybody? Lori, you're up here. Cammie, you're up there. Okay. So 7 is going to come out this way. 9 is going to come out this way. We're in kind of a cramped space. So I think 8 and 10 are going to go ahead and hang back. I don't want you quite there. You know, gets the idea across. And Cammie, since you're front and center, you get the brunt of this. Who did I pull up? 7 and 9? Okay.
Just dodge it with your lizard reflexes.
You can hope.
Okay. That's not a great roll. So, Wes.
Yes.
I've got a 7 OCV,
7 OCV.
a 12 roll, and oh wow, Cammie's got an 11 DCV. I think this misses.
By 5. Whiff.
Woo!
All right.
Bumped up my DCV after our last fight.
Yo.
So, Cammie, what you see is this helmeted person hold their hand up in front of you, and you see like a flash of light come towards you, and you move your head just out of the way, and it just shoots past you into the other room, and doesn't seem to do anything that you can tell.
Cool. Cool.
9 is going to... Oh, that was a good roll. So that's again, 7 OCV, 11 DCV. This is a roll of 5.
Hit by 2.
All right, so Cammie, you're getting shot at with a laser pistol. And you are going to take 6 armor-piercing body damage and just 6 stun.
Okay. I took 6 body?
Yes, and it's armor-piercing, so your resistances don't apply, but your PD does apply to the stun.
Okay. How much stun did I take? Was that...
Just 6.
Okay, so only take 1.
Only got a 1 on the multiplier die.
Cool.
Alright, I'm going to leave the other 2 where they are. And, okay, so where are we here? These guys are gone. Arthur already got to go. So, Cammie, it is your turn.
Cool. Cammie is going to step forward to number 7, actually, because 7's the one that already took damage. Give him a good leg sweep.
The classic.
You know. Ooh, cool. I rolled a 10.
Okay, so that is 9, 10, 8, Wes.
9, 10, 8. Who's that Pokemon? I'm gonna say that hits, just because I make the rules here. No. That's hit by 2.
All right.
I got 1 6. And then 22 damage, 22 stun.
All right. 7 is prone now. Do you want to killing strike that helmet?
So if I killing strike that helmet, can I then move again to move out of the way? Or would I have to?
Yeah.
Or would I, okay, cool. Because I didn't use my full move to get here. Okay,
Plus, you have teleport, so.
true. I could just teleport away.
Could just teleport away.
Okay, that time I rolled a 7, so that will probably hit.
Yeah, so that. Yeah, that hits. If a 10 hit, then a 7 hits.
Ooh, I got 2 6s.
All right.
7. 15. I got a 20.
All right, so you've got this guy prone, and you, like, lean down there, and you really, like, piston your fist into the helmet. Like, and similar to when Brayden hit it with the bat, you just see the spider web cracks across the face shield part. It doesn't quite fall apart.
But it's
person's
broke.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they're still prone.
Okay. She's gonna flee.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back here. She got
Perfect.
hurt.
She did. Brayden.
Alright. So Brayden is going to move right here since he's prone and kinetic blast him. That way he flies right into that douchey rich boy wannabe anonymous fuck.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Alright, roll me some damage. Or roll me to... Well... You know what, just roll me damage because he's prone. Go
Okay.
for it.
Just make sure I get. Yeah. So 2 6s, 19 altogether.
Okay. So 7 is definitely down. And you do successfully send him flying at King Arthur, who is going to abort his next move in order to make this not a good time. And rather than getting out of the way or like blocking it, he just kind of lets the guy run into his sword. And then just kind of
I wasn't
drops
expecting
him
that.
and laughs.
Sounds
You
right.
smug fuck.
Ronnie, it's your turn.
Ronnie's gonna look over. He's still got the fucking magma blast prepared. Ronnie's gonna look around and go, "Does anybody have a camera?
I think Damian probably does.
Does it do video?"
Always carries at least 2 because he's got the 2 phones.
All right, pal. Let's go expose this shit stain. And I'm not gonna do my movement, but I'm going to fucking no more Garcipiera, fucking fast pitch, just fucking magma blast a dude right in his fucking chest.
Roll to hit.
All right. Fuck this guy. Am I right?
All right.
Fuck you, motherfucker. That's a 4. What's
All
his
right.
DCV? Let me know.
9, 4, just an 8, so I'm pretty sure that hits.
Fuck
Roll me
this
some damage.
piece of shit. Oh, daddy. Alright, that's 3 5s is a 15. And then a 4, which is a 19. And then 3, that's 22 points of damage.
Okay.
And then Ronnie's going to, like, run down the hall. Because he just, just fast-pitched it, right? This guy, like, probably whizzed right by Brayden's, like, ear and everything. And he's going to follow up with it. Do-do-do-do-do. And just, like, slide right up beside this guy. And then just, like, get right in his face and goes, "I'm going to make you eat that fucking mask." And that is my turn.
Amazing. So, Damian, you will be up next, but real quick, Ava, seeing that Cammie is hurt, is gonna run up and give Cammie 2d6 of healing. So,
Oh.
Cammie, heal 4.
For body?
It's simplified healing is both body and stun.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Nice.
So 4 of each.
Thank you, Ava.
Ooh. Hello, nurse.
Exactly. Damian, you're up.
All right. Going to step to have a clear shot down the hall, drop the gun, pull out the phone, and I guess start recording
All right.
while doing the mind bullets on number 9.
Okay. Roll me to hit.
It's kind of lots of things going on at once, but it's a 10 to hit.
Okay. So that is 10, 10.
That's hit by 3.
8. Yeah.
Okay. And that's 22 with 1 6.
Perfect. So 9 is not down. You don't. So you hit the helmet with your mind bullet, but you don't have a clear shot at the transmitter just because of angles.
And everybody's in my way, so
Exactly.
I can't see shit.
Exactly. You understand. But you did hit it. You did a little bit of damage. Up next, Lori, what you doing from within your cage? Are you just maintaining your illusion? You gonna try and
I'm
up it?
maintaining. I am going to up it, but like this is still going.
Okay, perfect.
We're on a 42 that time. I'm just
Nice.
I like this roll. This roll likes me. I am okay with this. So we're going to bring it in more. We're going to start sort of hi baby. We're going to start shrinking the people in helmets so that they feel smaller and further away from him. we're going to start crowding the door closer to him. And all this is like as imperceptible as I can make it. I want it to feel like it's very like in his head, his feelings, not necessarily how the actual room is.
Okay. I like that.
I want to make him scared of us.
Alright. I like what you're doing. So, we have this very tight area here. Laurel is rooted. But, so what our other people here are going to do, Nagata's going to go first, come over here and try to take a swing on Laurel's little cage. See if he can get her loose. So, we're gonna... Oh wow! And he actually does it. So he,
Nice.
So he does the like classic anime samurai thing of he like does the crouch and grabs the sword and just like with barely perceptible movement just like swings it out, puts it back, and the little like metal crown bits around you just shatter.
Somewhere in the distance, there's a reed flute playing.
Yes, exactly. You understand.
Cherry blossoms float in from somewhere.
I'm just watching the Final Fantasy XIV samurai animations go off in my head.
Yes, perfect. Estela and Mantis are trying not to take up because there's not a lot of room to maneuver in this situation right now. But Estela's going to get one of her like ink trap things off on 8, so 8 can't move. I'm actually going to, just so I remember that that's a thing,
Nice.
we're gonna use the fill tool and just do that. That way I remember. And Charlie, being the other one with like ranged abilities at this particular moment, trying not to get in the way of Damian, and also not too much in frame of video. Gonna come and at 10. Let's see. Oh yeah, that definitely hits. That was a roll of 6. So he's going to send a flash off to 10, who is going to be blind for... Wow, the next 10 rounds.
If we go that long.
If. Alright. So next up, Cammie.
Alright, Cammie's ready to get into...
Cat, you're very dumb. I love you very much.
Nice.
Cammie's coming on back to hit number 9. Gonna give number 9 the big old leg sweep.
Alright.
Cool. I rolled a 10.
That hit before, so yes, it
Yeah.
hits.
Cool beans. Okay. No 6s and 1-1, but I don't... Does a 1 do anything? I don't remember.
Nope, it just cancels out 6s.
Yeah. So that's a 15 stun there.
Alright. Do you want to do the
Oh, yeah.
killing strike? Yeah.
Yep, you know it.
I do know it.
Okay, I got an 11. I don't remember if that hit or missed last time.
12 hit by 0, so yes.
Oh,
it's-
right, okay, cool.
11 hits by 1.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That one I got 1-6. And then did 19 stun.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
And that is all it took to finish off 9.
Cool.
7 is also gone. So that makes things a little less crowded. I mean,
Yeah.
they're obviously they're still there, they're just down, but
Yeah.
you can maneuver around them.
Cool. And that's everything for Cammie.
All
Maybe
right.
we shall scoot slightly into the room to be a little out of everyone's way. Boop. There.
All right.
Better angle for the camera.
And Arthur is gonna be the one to go next. So let's see. Ronnie, you got up in his face, so you're the one he's coming after.
You can fucking try.
So we've got OCV of 10.
Okay.
We have a roll of 7.
Okay.
You know your DCV.
Yeah.
We got a hit.
Yeah, I got a DCV of 5, dog. Let's see if you can get through anything, though.
All right, we'll see. All right.
I've got 18 ED and fucking 15 PD right now, so.
But what about your resistances? Because you're about to take 6 body.
Okay.
How much of that gets through?
Is that PD or ED?
Resistant. Killing
Yeah.
damage is always against your resistant.
Oh, resistant.
PD.
PD?
Yes.
Okay.
Resistant PD.
Okay,
I
thank
think
you.
you've got
5. Okay, yeah, I've got 1, so that's a 5.
Okay. Okay, so
Yeah.
you take 5 body.
Cool.
And then you're also gonna take just against your normal PD, does 10 touch you? I don't think it does.
No, it does not. No.
Okay. So just the
Just the body damage.
yeah, just 5 body then. And having and so he takes a slice at you with his sword, and you can see as the sword like cuts through you that it seems like it's like it draws blood, but rather than the blood flowing out of you, it like the sword seems to suck it up.
Oh no.
Ronnie's just gonna look at him, just gonna shake his head, just gonna say, fucking cosplayer.
Amazing. And he is going to, because of course this man has flight, he's going to fly back a bit and up. So he's like, he's still within range of you guys, but he's like up by the ceiling.
Okay.
So he's a
He won't
mosquito.
be there for long.
No, he's not going to be.
All right. Brayden, you're up.
All right, so I got a couple of things. He's up in the air, so that kind of puts a damper on my plan. Maybe, possibly. Because what I was going to originally do is jump over him. But now he's up in the air. Could I jump? How far is the ceiling?
It's
It's like a standard 12-foot ceiling.
a
So-
little taller than that, but I mean, your propulsion
Yeah.
So
will get you up there.
what I was going to do, can I jump up and static cling to the ceiling right above him? Is there room?
Absolutely, you can do that. That's
And,
cool as shit.
So what I want to do when I get up there is I'm going to use my propulsion from there. There's a couple of things I want to do. I don't know if I could do all of them in one turn, but I kind of wanted to use my my propulsion to push myself into him, like down, so that way I can possibly hit him back to the ground with my kinetic blast, like a Rasengan.
All right, roll me to hit.
It's a lot. That's why I was like, I don't know if I could do all this in one turn.
No, dog, that's a movement and then an action, dog, for all I know, for all I've seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
That's
So
awesome.
I got 5.
Oh, that definitely hits. Roll damage.
That is 4, 10 with the 6, and 14 altogether.
14. Okay.
With that double knockback back into the ground.
Right, you do get double.
Get your ass
knockback.
back on the ground,
Get
punk.
on the ground, cabron.
Okay, so
I want to be like, where the fuck do you think you're going? And just like slam it into him.
Perfect. because since you have double knockback, knocking him into the floor is going to do a little bit of extra damage. So, and then after his PD applies, we're going to call... sure. Do that. Alright. So you knock him into the ground, and so the force of you just like slamming into him and then him slamming into the ground, he kind of bounces off and slides a little bit. So he is over this away now. And he kind of like gets to like one knee and one hand on the ground. So he's not like quite prone, but he's
taking it back a little bit.
yeah. All right, who up next? Ronnie.
Yeah, is he back on the ground?
Yeah.
And he's over here by 10?
Yeah.
Alright. Ronnie's gonna step over and go, that's fucking cute. I am going to use Martial Disarm, please.
Okay.
Which is a half phase action, -1 OCV plus 1 DCV to them. That's fine.
Okay.
Because my OCV is strong. My Kung Fu is strong.
Okay, so this is gonna be OCV of 8.
DCV of 9.
Yes.
And then a roll here. Oh, fuck. It's gone forever. No, it's under my foot. I can't take it. Alright, don't. That is, okay, an 8. A roll of 8. I think that's good. Yeah, it hits my 2.
That hits.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
Martial Disarm. I'm trying to just rip that sword, like, out of his hand. Just be like, get that shit out of here.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm fucking throwing it down the hall towards the rest of the gang.
That's not gonna be helpful. It's just gonna come back to his hand.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's a Keyblade, bruh!
I don't fucking care. It's not coming back to his hands because I'm going to leg sweep him down on the ground. I'm gonna leg sweep him down the ground and put my knee on the back of his head. I don't care if it comes back. He's down. He's toast. You got him and Brayden. You got double trouble over here on him.
Give me that leg sweep.
And this one, leg sweep, is +2 OCV -1 DCV.
Alright, so we're at an 11, whatever your roll is, versus a 7.
That is okay. Oh fuck. All right.
What'd you roll?
Rolled a 5. A 1. A 1
Okay,
and a
yeah, that
3.
hits. You good?
Hits by 10. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Remember, when you're rolling to hit, rolling low is good.
I know. Yeah, I know. I had a moment of go. Oh fuck. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, roll me some damage.
10. 6 and a 1, so that cancels each other out. Shit. But that is 17. That is 25 points of damage. Leg sweep,
Alright.
and then I'm just gonna put my knee on the back of his neck.
Alright.
And heroic action points can only be used with rolls, correct?
Yes.
I just want to know. Okay, cool.
Alright. So up next, we got... Well, 10 is blind. 8 is stuck. But 8 can still shoot. So 8's gonna try and shoot you, Ronnie.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. That's not a terrible roll. Alright, so we got OCV of 7, a roll of 9, and a DCV of 5.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright.
Poor Ronnie.
I can take it.
Alright, so
laser
you...
pistol, so I can definitely take it.
You're gonna take 3 body, and... Oof.
2 body.
9... Okay, you soak the 9 stun.
I soak the
so
9
just
stun,
2 body. All right.
Getting lumped like a motherfucker, but that's fine. People are trying to kill me.
10 is blind, but we're gonna see if he can flail around and hit you.
Is he going after
since you're
me?
right next to him. Yeah, because you're right next to him.
Okay.
Otherwise, I wouldn't even have him try. We're gonna do this at a negative. Oh, at half OCV, I believe, is blind fighting.
So he's 3? Or 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
3, because it's always in your favor.
Got it.
So 3 roll of 9 versus your 5.
That it just hits. Hit by 0.
Okay.
Damn,
All
I
right.
can't get a fucking break, can I?
Nope. So
You're the tank. You're supposed to take hits.
Not this many
Okay.
hits.
So he flails around and comes in contact with you, and as soon as he touches you, you are going to take actually you soak all of that.
Hell yeah.
So it's gonna be 13 stun, but you soak that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Jeebus, Ronnie.
Just like it's like if anybody's seen Midnight Mass, there's a certain character that just gets hit and just goes. Ugh. That's all Ronnie does. Just goes.
All right, Damian, you're up.
He's focused.
All right. I'm going to move forward to get other people out of the frame and get a better shot here. But also because our target's now kind of in the corner, so I can't see him from where I was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do the mind reach out thing and try to disconnect King Arthur's neural senses so he can't see.
Ooh.
And use my neural blindness.
All right.
So I do the 3d6 and then I roll 66. It hits.
Yes.
Correct. Okay.
And this is versus OM.
Yes, versus
DMCV.
OMCV. Yes, DMCV. Yeah. So I rolled a
Okay.
16. How many points? How many points do I have to spend?
Okay.
I have 8.
Okay. So what is Chingon's DMCV?
Okay, so Damian, your OMCV is 10.
Yes.
You rolled a 16.
Yes.
And Arthur's DMCV is an 8.
You have to spend 3 points.
A lot of money. So I'll spend
Just
3.
3?
So I have
Yeah.
So I have 5 left. All right, and it is 66 flash versus Oh. So, I don't know if you can see that here. That's 34. With 5 6s and a 4.
Okay.
See if I can
All
do
right,
that better.
he's gonna be blind for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had faith. I had faith in you, Damian.
Wow.
I had faith. That's why I was like, somebody's gonna do something with this guy. I was like, I'm not worried about fucking Keyblade, motherfucker.
Like a cursed roll.
Guess you just can't see what's going to happen. Can't see how this is going to turn out. Let's go with that.
Yeah, can't see how.
Puns. We got
Yeah.
one-liners. Real superheroes.
Look, you won't let me have a costume, so I have to get the one.
Yeah, see, exactly. See, I knew you were worried
All
about
right.
the idea of a costume.
Yeah.
Laurie, you're up.
Yeah, so I mean, what exactly does maintain concentration mean? And what can I do while maintaining concentration? Because the gesture
maintain-
technically only has to be done at the beginning.
Yes. If you're maintaining concentration, that just means you are at. It should say in the thing, unless I didn't write it down, whether you're at half DCV or 0 DCV.
Half.
All right, then you're just at half DCV. So as long as no one's attacking you, it doesn't even matter.
I mean, so far we're good. I will keep saying so far because that could change at any time.
Excellent.
At which point, given that I'm going to make the case that I have some type of, I mean, you could, to use the D&D term, advantage on this roll because of not only my mind stuff, but also what the fuck is going on over there.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm going to walk my butt over, lean down, and just whisper in his ear, "Sweetheart, would you stand down?"
Ooh! Roll me a presence attack.
Hit him with that sweetheart, would you?
So, fun fact about this, you know I have plus 3d6 to presence attacks, right?
I do know that, but I want you to roll it anyway.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah,
So,
what is your presence?
My presence is 30.
Okay, so that's like I'm not gonna make you roll to hit. I'm just gonna make
Right.
you roll presence damage, quote unquote. So that's 6 plus 9d6.
Sure is.
A lot of dice.
That's the
Sure
stuff.
is.
That's the stuff.
That is not as great as I'd like, but it is 33.
All right. So he knows what your powers are,
I know he does.
and he knows exactly what you just did to him, and he
Oh.
can't do anything about it. So all he's going to do is look you right in the eye and just say, "God damn you." All right. So now what? He can't do anything.
Ronnie's
No,
gonna
he can't.
Ronnie's gonna pat him on the cheek and like grab like the crown in his forehead and kind of hold it up to Damian's camera and is just gonna say, "Smile for the camera, cum stain," and is gonna pull the mask down
All right.
and then just point at it and then point at him and say, "You want to know everything about us?" Go ahead.
People of New Ventura, because I know this video is going to go out. People of New Ventura, this has been the person you have been looking up to. This has been two people you have been looking up to. This has been someone who is so desperate to keep his own life safe that he went to the lengths of taking everyone's information so that he could keep his own secret. He went to the lengths of making sure that he knew everything about everyone. And now you know about him. I was told as a child that my powers were entirely too dangerous to be used. I was told as a child that what I could do to manipulate people's minds, to scare them, shouldn't be used. And so I was happy with my pretty little images and my weddings. But there is always a time to use what you have. And today, I have used it to make this man pay. And I hope you all understand what that means. And I'll just nod at the camera.
Anybody else want to follow up that performance?
This guy fucking sucks. That's all I want to say.
Understandable.
I love that.
When you're doing that, Damian's going to take the time to go to the guy we've knocked out on the ground and pull the helmet off, also on camera.
Ronnie is gonna kiss Solomon McKnight III on the forehead and go, "It's time to put you in timeout," and is going to melt a hole in the floor. Is going to put his head in the hole, and then is going to start closing it up around his head. So if he tries to pull it up, his head is kind of stuck in the floor. He's ostriching
Please tell
right
me.
now.
Please tell me you're leaving an air hole.
We're
still not
yeah.
murderers,
No. He can breathe. It's the hole in the ground. It's fine. He's perfectly fine. I just wanted to be able to think about some things.
Yeah, Ronnie, I'll help you out a little bit, and I'm gonna do the same anti-friction field that I used on the 4 guys on him, so that way he can't try to push himself up.
Perfect.
Or at least if he does, it'll be even harder to get up.
Even harder to, yeah.
Beautiful.
All right, kids. Now what?
Do we still have one more? Is he still going after us, or?
We've got 2 more to take care of. Quick,
Yeah.
at this point.
I'm not even gonna make you combat them. They are vastly overwhelmed right now.
A lot of people in here.
Just pop their helmets off.
God, I can't believe I made the clutch, sweetheart. Would you?
Yeah, I'm so proud.
So at this point, Damian, after finishing the recording, is going to use the connection with Alex over the phone and say, "Send the video out."
Just everywhere.
Tag
Yeah,
McKnight Industries.
just do it.
Tag everybody. New Ventura News. All of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
you'll
you'll
see
blast it.
Charlie pull out his
Yeah, I'm gonna
work
look over at
phone
Charlie and go, as soon as you can, please.
Oh yeah, as soon as you send
Just-
it to Alex,
Just re-chirp it.
yeah, re-chirp. No, he's gonna make sure he's got shit for the broadcasting on his phone, so it's going out over the news.
Nice.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Buh.
Now, kids, if you'll notice, there's still another door here.
There is.
Would you like to explore what's beyond this door?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Please.
All right. So you open this door, and there's stairs down. And as you follow the stairs down, you'll come into another room, like the ones where all of the other people were being stored. This room is much bigger. There are a lot of offshoot rooms from it, which you can assume hold all of the other missing people. But this one big room has one very large containment center in the middle of it, holding just one person. And there is a very prominent terminal. And everyone else having followed you down. Estela does actually have the technical know-how to fiddle with this thing. And she'll turn it off, and all of the ominous red lights coming off of this containment thing will shut off. And it's more of a it's not a literal feeling. It's more of a you get the sense of it, but you can almost feel as soon as this gets shut off, the heat wave break.
Cool. So we were radiating the area. That's good to know.
That's really fucking healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chon, you wanna walk on down here to the person that's in the containment field?
Well, they've got a helmet on, so you're gonna have to do the whole thing.
All right, I'll make the fucking rock hand and cut the cables and
Yeah.
Pull it off of them.
So the person in there is actually a young girl, around the same age as the girl from before that Black Star was supposed to terminate. It's not her, but
similarities, yeah.
Yes, there are a lot of parallels.
Oh, shit.
So, what do you guys do now? I'm gonna leave the epilogue up to you.
Let's get everybody round up. Let's get them together. If they're hungry, they need water. I guess fucking take them back to 3 Dots. There's a kitchen there. There's nobody working. It's been closed down because of the unrest happening because of the heat wave. But I guess we can bring them all back there, and then start sorting out how to get them to where they need to go, kind of deal.
Sure, Charlie can help with that.
Of course.
Seems to be rather good with that sort of thing.
That's a good start, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figure it out until we can start getting sorted with everybody, and then
Figure out who their families are. Getting back. These people have families, you know.
Is there gonna have to be a legal process that gets taken care of this whole thing? I'm gonna like point at like the head that's stuck through the ceiling or whatever. Because I'm assuming we went through a door, we went down, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah. And you just
I mean,
Arthur's head.
probably, but we'll see, I guess. Honestly, I was expecting a much longer process with this whole thing. Not to get a 2-in-1.
Is this
Sometimes
head
you get
actually?
lucky.
Is this head actually through the floor above us?
Ronnie?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, like just straight up, just like put his head through. Just I want it to be like Jumanji. You know that scene in Jumanji where the floor turns to quicksand and you can see
Oh,
Rob
God.
Williams' legs.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's like that, but like his head is sticking through the floor. I wanted to be literally like an ostrich. I wanted to just make him look like an imbecile.
I mean, he did that without our help.
He did. Which is what I'm going to get to. I'm going to look up to him and be like, what was the end game? I don't understand. None of this makes sense. What was the end game?
He doesn't. He just glowers at you. He's not talking.
All right, fine. I'm just gonna leave your fucking ass there then. I guess. Cool.
Solomon, answer the kid, would you please? Not actually doing it, but like using the phrasing.
He's going to give you the dirtiest glare.
Excellent. I have earned it.
You are public enemy number 1 to this man.
Perfect.
And he's just gonna... What the fuck do you think the end game was? I had this entire city wrapped around my finger. What do you think I wanted?
I'm gonna use my kinetic propulsion to like fly up and like get like he's upside down. I'm gonna get up to his like look him in the eyes. Looks like you wanted to get your fucking ass kicked. I'm like poke him in the forehead.
He's gonna spit on you.
Oh, that's unsanitary, buddy.
I'm gonna like wipe it off and like slap him in the face with his spit in my hand. You already got your ass kicked once. I told him that I didn't want to fight you, and look at you. You're like stuck in the floor ceiling, depending on where you're standing.
Look, man, look, Brayden, he wanted the city wrapped around his finger, and he ended up getting the city wrapped around his fucking neck. Look at him, all right?
He's got
The
a point.
one-liners!
If he's not careful, it might be literally.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of tunnels that might, like to have some words with them. Literal tunnels. Tunnels that he might be lost in for like years upon years. It'd feel like minutes to him, but it would be years.
We can at least attempt to do this legally.
I'll let somebody else handle all that stuff. If they need them to get him out, I'm pretty sure Jaws of Life or something can help him out.
Oh, easily.
That's above my pay grade.
Plenty of...
And just use a jackhammer, it'll be fine.
There's plenty of people that can get him out of there, I'm sure.
Might break a few teeth in the process.
Yeah.
You are
well
going to want to
deserved.
make sure you move your hands and stuff like that, buddy, because all the blood's going to start rushing to your head after a little bit, so you're going to make sure you want to move your feet and hands and stuff like that, okay?
Stella, do you think you'd be on good enough terms with the police now to be able to get him out of here? Or are we still not quite there yet?
Estella's gonna look over at Charlie, and they'll just kind of like grin at each other and she'll. I think we'll figure something out.
Excellent.
So, after a while of probably taunting this man some more, you're real getting your jollies out.
Moon him a couple of times, you know.
We all have fun.
So, we have fun here.
Gonna start evacuating your rescuees. Take them. I mean, between 3 Dots and Ronnie's apartment building and Ava's new halfway house, there's enough room to at least give them a place to recover for a while. The city is obviously in like an uproar. Everything just got turned on its head. It's probably going to be like that for a while, but once all this is over, what are you guys doing?
Ronnie's going to... Go ahead, Brayden.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think that I'm going to go back to the Black Star, or not Black Star, the
Office?
yeah, the office. Kind of just relax a little bit
I think that's very fair.
and watch the news. I want to see this video on the news.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not
playing
going
on
home.
a loop.
Yeah, I'm not going home. I'm gonna go to my office, just in case people want to find me, because I know that there's going to be a lot happening, and it's probably better that I'm findable. And I'm gonna watch on my tablet.
Ronnie's going to head back to 3 Dots and a Dash. And it's just going to get stuff settled, organizing some stuff, pushing tables together. Thing like, hey, sit here, that kind of stuff. Just kind of coordinating everything like that. It's going to call in some of the guys, be like, hey, you want to get paid, help some people out, that kind of thing. See whoever wants to come out. And just essentially let it just kind of have an air of a celebration almost. Open up the liquor cabinet, make some food, play some music, have the news playing on a loop, watching these pundits argue over whether what we did what we did was good or not good, that kind of thing. Yeah.
I think Cammie also goes back to 3 Dots and a Dash since she's technically an employee there and offers to help. But while she's on the way back there, she does text Miranda and says, never mind, I'm actually okay. And then it follows up with, do you want to get a drink sometime? And then she messages her boss and she quits her job at the coffee shop. Yeah. Yep. And then she goes to help Ronnie out at 3 Dots and a Dash. She's just kind of like, I think she's actually like super attentive now. She's like actually trying to like help and be helpful rather than her usual like crossword coloring self. Like I think since these aren't just like your standard customers, she's actually extra attentive and is very helpful.
Ronnie will say, we'll talk about moving Mason to busboy.
I just want to quickly add. Right. I just want to quickly add, after a while, I am going to go back to the encampment and kind of just spend time with everyone, because Brayden really didn't think he was going to get out of that. He wasn't sure what was going to happen. He kind of prepared for the worst mentally. So.
And after what we did, Damian's going to stop and pick up a bottle of something to drink. Have a couple drinks, watch the news, look at his personal phone for a while, delete that text message he sent to his sister earlier, and then he's going to look at his hand for a minute, and then just touch his forehead, those black stripes coming out of his eyes, and just start removing the memories of something he learned today.
All right, kids.
Bro.
Bruh.
And I do believe we'll let things sit at that. This has been Abnormalcy. How we feeling?
That was a good ending.
That was a good ending. I feel bad for Damian.
Feel real bad for Damian. Yeah.
While I feel a little bad for Damian, I have now just realized that Laurel is the one who knows what happened now.
And I'm gonna say this: it's marked on his background. This isn't the first time he's done that.
Oh my
I
god!
didn't figure.
Bro!
I figured the moment you said that, I was like, oh, he's mementoing himself.
Yep.
No. No.
Damn.
Shit. Alright. Great stuff. Great stuff.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
But
Any
yeah,
final thoughts?
It was good, very good.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Zeke.
Yeah.
This is very
thanks,
fun.
Thank you guys.
Yes.
Yes,
Fuck
very
the
much fun.
police.
Yeah, thanks, squad.
Coming straight from the underground. No ethical consumption, all that good stuff. Fuck cops.
ACAB.
ACAB.
I am a little bummed that my my lucky superpower never came up, but
I had one also not come up, unfortunately, but you know, probably for the best for my character.
What is it?
Okay.
Yeah, tell.
So I had a move. This was actually the second thing that I had made, a second move that I had made because I had this idea for it. The first move I made was the kinetic blast, because I knew I wanted something like that. But then I had another one that we named it "Get Away From Me," which does it's a 8d6 kinetic energy blast. That's a 25 meter AoE explosion.
whoa.
Yo, you should have been getting in these rooms, dog.
No, so the reason why I didn't have it at first is because it cost so much, because I wanted a huge drawback to it.
Yeah.
So if I were to use it, that was 70 endurance that would take away.
Holy
It was meant to be like
shit.
if Brayden found himself in the middle, like say there's like 7 or 8 people just like he's made it so everybody could escape using himself as bait. That's what he would do. He would build up that kinetic force from them kind of, you know, punching him, kicking him, whatever. And that's essentially what would happen. It would be like a end all be all kind of moon. Yeah. But it had major drawbacks in most situations. It wouldn't kill him, but it would basically put him in a position where if it didn't incapacitate everybody, there's a good chance that he could be killed.
Sick.
Y'all didn't get to find out that Cammie has glowing bones. Cammie's bones glow under UV light.
Yo.
That's kind of
That's true. It's what lizards do. It's a lizard thing.
Oh, that would have been cool to see.
Yeah.
I don't think I busted out the Spike Fist. Spike Fist was made for the killing. So I had Rock Fist where it turned into like a big old like rock boulder, and then Spike Fist, which was like a crag that would
the murder in hand.
Yeah.
Murder hands.
This one's for saying goodnight, and this one's for saying goodnight permanently. You know.
I was gonna say goodnight and goodbye, but
Yeah.
Good night and goodbye. Bang. Yeah, but yeah, no, y'all saw everything else.
Yeah, I think I made an excuse to use everything at some point.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think the memory rewrite was the last thing you needed to use.
Jesus.
Yep.
that's
That was
impressive.
I'm so proud of you guys. That was so awesome.
That was so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, very fun.
Fantastic.
Great characters.
Very
I
good
love
characters.
so much that the final blow against the final boss was a sweetheart would you. Like,
I'm so
amazing.
glad
Yeah.
that worked. Like, holy crap!
That's
Because
some good stuff.
That was
yeah, that was Laurel. Like, no, I'm using this and I'm using it for good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was super cool.
good. Very good.
All right, kids, if that's all we got, you know the drill.
Yep. Hey everyone, I'm Raven Kennedy. I have been Laurel Calton. Wow, it's weird to say that at this point. I'm gonna let Zeke talk tonight because I am actually recovering from a cold, so my throat's kind of wearing out at this point. But I work with Zeke at We Are Games. You can find us Discord, Twitter. You can find me on most of the socials at Scott Blackbird. Here I am.
Hey everyone, I'm Leslie. I've been Cammie Logan, also known as Leon, your thief hero, your anti-hero. You can find me on Twitter and all the socials at Leslie Wombat. And then you can find me here on Carrion Comfort most Tuesdays. Oh no, my Apple Watch said hello. You can find me here on Carrion Comfort. Is it the second time that happened
No,
last
that's
time?
somebody's thing.
Oh yeah,
This
that's
was
the second time
earlier,
today.
Yeah.
Google yelled at us earlier. You can find me here most Tuesdays for Comfortsicle, not this upcoming Tuesday, but I'll be back the following Tuesday for more Life is Strange True Colors.
Chad Osborn. I'm with Near Dark Society. I've been playing Brayden Fallbrook. It's been a good time. I know we kind of did this before already, but yeah, it's been super fun. And when this airs, I said it a week ago, but I really appreciate everybody having me. It's been really fun, and you know, I love doing this kind of stuff. So thank you, Zeke, for reaching out and asking me.
You always got a place where you hear Chad, Dad.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you. But yeah, if you want to follow me, it's IKEA_Viking, Twitter, Instagram. I'm mostly on Twitter talking about music, comics, movies, that sort of thing. But other than that, you can check out Near Dark Society on YouTube. It's going to be exclusively on YouTube streaming when we come back. We'll be back when this airs. We'll be back. But but yeah, we do Death Attack, which is our D&D 5e campaign that our DM Quentin has set up for us. That's on Sundays. Mondays is Chicago by Night. Some other one-shots here and there, probably. Dark Archives, our resident Malkavian Jaded, she does that, I think, Thursdays, Wednesdays. I'm terrible.
I believe it's Thursdays.
But yes, that's all the stuff. Everything is Dear Dark Society, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, that whole thing. So yeah, follow us. It's a good time.
I am Ryan with 5 Foot Square, and I have been Damian Walsh, the mentalist journalist for the duration of this frankly awesome experience. Usually we run Lancer and D&D, but currently we are on hiatus just to sort everybody out. Those should be back in the new year, and very soon we will be doing recruitment for that Changeling Pirate game that I keep talking about, Sea and Salt. No, Salt and Thorns, sorry. There we go. That should be starting by the end of the month. I want to sort out some more stuff schedule-wise before I actually start taking applications for that. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at the handle that's down here somewhere below me, Red Wizard Ryan. You can find 5 Foot Square on Twitter at 5 Foot Square. Seems kind of simple. I think that's everything I have, so I'm going to pass it. I never know which way it is to our producer.
I am your stage. So I am. Look at it. I am house left, stage right to you. For the theater nerds out there. So yeah, you nailed it. Got it in one. Yeah. Hi there. I'm Wes Franks. I'm the founder and creative director of Carrion Studios. This is going to be kind of fast, so if there's anything that you want to hear, then go ahead and knock it down to like 0.75 speed so you can hear everything that I'm saying. But I'm just going to let you know. So when you're seeing this, I'm in the middle of my vacation. I'm having a great time. Hi, everybody, in the future. So yeah. So this past Wednesday, you've just seen Nick play some League of Legends. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, you are going to see the Red Opera Encore. We have the cast from Red Opera during VHC going through, and they're going ahead and playing through another setting, another scenario that was written by Pat Edwards. We've got Jen Brazos from Savage Sparrow. We've got Regular Size Mom. We've got Your Big Dad. And then we've got Steffi Devon, freelance writer, game developer, game designer. Wonderful, wonderful human being. All of them, they're going to be running through the scenario that Pat has chosen, so be sure to check that out. And then we're coming back the next week with Comfort Sickle, and we've got more Nick plays on Wednesday. This is going on Friday nights are going to be on a break for a lot of the people that you see here. Some are going to be coming back. Some are going to be coming back for in December for Interstitial. We'll have more announcements for that. But until then, on Fridays, you can see me play Disco Elysium Director's Cut. I'll be playing through that. I'm finally playing a game on stream where I don't have to read the dialogue. The dialogue does it for me. So I can actually just comment on stuff. And I'm not constantly drinking water because I'm doing voice acting on stream for free. So yeah, go ahead and come back. Check us. It's going to be that same time. It's going to be 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central. And then we have our Cyberpunk game starting up not tomorrow Saturday, but next Saturday, the 23rd, at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So go ahead and check that out. We've got twin dad Dave is going to be running us through Displaced and Disorderly, set in Cyberpunk Red, the Cyberpunk version of Philadelphia. So I am very, very excited for that. And then that next night we have Nightbreed Watch Party. We've got a Call of Cthulhu one-shot, Lake Pontchartrain. We've got Comfort County Snowfall debuting on Thursday. And then on Saturday and Sunday night is a 24-hour Mischief Night fundraiser. We are doing a lot of fantastic stuff trying to raise money for our stream right here. We've done a lot of charity fundraising, a lot of mutual aid stuff here. So, but to be able to keep the wheels rolling, as we all know, there's a lot of top earners on Twitch, and we're not one of them. So we're trying to get that way. So during that point, right now, all of your subscriptions, all of your Patreon additions, all of your tips to Pally, you can hit all these things by hitting !tip, Patreon, and you can just subscribe here. Gift subscriptions are all going to our fundraising goal. We have a lot of incentives and rewards that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff. We're starting off with playing DBD with a lot of the group here. We're going to be playing a lot of Dead by Daylight. Then we're going to be rolling into a watch party of Night of the Living Dead. And then afterwards, we're going to kind of keep it up in the air because there is a $250 fundraising goal. It's our first fundraising goal that if we hit that, and we're so very close, we're about $100 away. We are so very close that if we hit that goal, then our very own Leslee Wombat up there has to play Resident Evil 7, but in VR. And if you've ever played Dead by Daylight, or any game really that has any kind of noise and thing that jumps up really quickly, Leslee is very easily scared. And Resident Evil 7 is scary. It's even scarier in VR. I've played Resident Evil 7 in VR, and that was fuck. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to see that, then go ahead and check that out, and we'll have a lot of other stuff. We'll have trivias. We might have we have some trivia. We might have some giveaways. You're definitely gonna be able to pay money to smack me with an egg on my face, or you know. So just like a Mischief Night or Devil's Night, you can prank me. You can throw eggs at me. You can roll me. You can TP me. You can. You're gonna be able to maybe spray paint me. I'm gonna see if I can get some edible spray paint, so you can like do some graffiti on me, things of that nature. You're gonna be able to give me a trick or a treat, that kind of stuff. Be able to do stuff, and we're gonna have during the whole thing, we're gonna have sound alerts. So if you donate bits to us, then by God, you're gonna be able to jump scare us. I have a lot of sounds picked up. They're gonna be, they're a doozy. So yeah, all of this stuff is happening. It's gonna be a great and fantastic time. I can't wait to do it. This stream and all of our streams are sponsored by Callow. !Callow will take you to a link where you can buy vegan, plant-based gaming supplements like Q Focus, Q Sleep, Q Flex, and their brand new Q Energy. I've got my Q Focus right here. This stuff. That's why I'm so wired all the time. Q focus, and then I use Q sleep to help unwire me at night. But yeah, so go ahead, you go to that link, it goes ahead and helps us out. Tell them that you sent us, and you can tell them that you sent us by using the code COMFORT at checkout, and that gives us 10% off. That helps us. It gets 10% of your order to us, and you get 10% off of your order. So it's like you're getting 10% off of the amount you have to pay, and it's just going right to us. It's really great. And speaking of 10% off with the code COMFORT, we are also sponsored by Dice Envy. Go check out the rad people over at Dice Envy. They have a brand new dice set called Ecto Cooler that's based off of Ghostbusters. It's green and orange and very, very Halloween focused. And you can go ahead and buy that dice and more dice using the code COMFORT at checkout. That gives you 10% off of your order there at Dice Envy. It goes a long way, folks, and every little bit helps us out. So we've talked about Mischief Night, we've talked about Callow, we've talked about Dice Envy, we've talked about all the other things that are coming up. Please, 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 please do consider following us here, following us on Twitter, following us on YouTube. Go ahead and do the like, comment, subscribe, engage with our content. We would like to engage with you more. Tell us what you want to see. Come hop on and join us in the Discord. Watch some wrestling with us. Play some video games. Talk with us. Let us know what you want to watch from us, because we have a lot of, we're going into a new quarter at the end of the year. We've got our year kind of planned out mostly. So, we want to see what you want to see. We want to see what you want to see from us. That kind of thing. So go ahead and support us. Hit !tip for Pally, all that good stuff. Buy some merch in the store, !shop. You can get some brand new designs in there. There are 2 new designs. I'm not going to say one right now because it might not have been announced yet, but it has to do with Kingdom Hearts Interstitial War. And then there's also the new Anti-Comfort Comfort Club that's based off of the Anti-Social Social Club design that our dear friend Ched likes to wear. So yeah, merch, donate, all this good stuff. Be nice to yourself. We're in the spooky season. Do a watch list. Follow me on Twitter. All this good stuff, so you can see some funny stuff, hot takes, all that good stuff. I've talked a lot now, so I'm just going to let you know from me to everybody at home, I love you, praise be, and bless, as well as, drive safe, and praise be. Praise be. Yeah, praise be. I can't do the emojis together. Yeah, but yeah, that's me. Zeke?
Hi, I'm Zeke. I've been your facilitator. This is a kitten. Her name is Leaf. Enjoy some kitty beans. I'm gonna set her down now. This has been Abnormalcy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. I know I love my cast, and they made this an amazing experience. And yeah, we'll see you again for some more tabletop shenanigans here on Carrion Comfort. Maybe someday in the future I'll run another game. We'll see. But for now, you guys have a good night, have a good weekend, do something fun for yourself, and remember, comfort comes soon.
Feeling left out from the back, you gotta go rogue. 5 years from now, will this even matter? You hope you don't know where to go. Construction every turn up on the road. Live life thinking why it's going so slow. Looking at the clock, wondering why mama's not home. You waited way too long. You noticing a pattern in your own. Fuck all the good times, it's a past tense. I sleep and wake up when the